Why are you all so shocked? No, just kidding. Alright, welcome. Hopefully you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whichever part of the world. And who are you? What'd you do, Antonia? I'm right here. I just happened to, you know, be on time today. The universe was like, oh, you know what, girl? Go ahead. Go ahead. You do you, boo. And I'm like, oh, thank you. But hello. How is everybody? Hello, hi. Hi, Ty. Welcome. Hi, Faylog. Welcome. Hi, Bubba. Welcome. Hi, Ledog. Welcome. She's on time. I am. Taking care of things. Be back in 30. I haven't done to her. She's never the sort. I know. Hi, Vercon. Welcome. Hello, Miss Dinosaur. Where's Antonia? Rar. No. The universe must be ending. Yeah, it's the end of 2024. The world resets at 2025. I didn't realize how on time I was, so I looked at the clock and I was like, oh wow, it's 4. But I'm here. Hi. Hello. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, Tonya, there you go. Do you believe it's me now? Anyways, I have bullet points. I'm not going to cover everything because I want to save some of my bullet points for when we play Genshin. Which, happy belated holidays to y'all as well, and hope you have a happy new year. Where are my bullet points? So I have a lot of things. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 bullet points, all of which have somewhat lengthy story. I'm only gonna cover a few. I believe we got to the chicken noise. Feeling like, yep, that's her. Oh wait, I think Feilong uploaded the Genshin Impact video during our break. Hold up. No one can replicate that. Thank you. Hold up. The heck? Oh my god. I don't know what I ate. I ate a cluck sandwich yesterday at Jack in the Box with some strawberry Dr. Pepper. Usually I'm okay, but then I got home and I ate some beans on some of the bread that you eat with menudo. Yeah, my stomach was jacked as shit yesterday. Oh my god. It wasn't that my stomach was like making the grumblies. It was that I was okay, what's it? TMI moment. I had so much acid in my stomach yesterday that I was kind of literally like throwing up a little bit in my mouth and it would just kind of go back down. It was gross. My throat was burning. I think I had it about like 5 times. I was like, oh my god. Finally, I took like 3 of those chewy Tums. I was like, oh. And every time I burped, I tasted like the Dr. Pepper. I was like, no way. Did the beans somehow have a weird reaction with the Dr. Pepper? Because I was fine up until after I ate the beans, and I'm used to eating these beans in this bread. Like, this is nothing new. I eat these like all the time. Like, this shouldn't have affected me, but I guess the beans either reacted to the cluck sandwich that I got Jack in the Box or the Dr. Pepper strawberry. Yeah, it's like you get the Coke and then there's like a syrup that it like sprays at the same time as the Coke, so it like mixes it together. It's those like self-serve vending machine things. But yeah, the acid's really bad yesterday. No, I don't mean like drugs. Say no to drugs, kids. I mean like actual like stomach acid. And fuck, that was bad. Oh my god, it was bad. Hi Nimby, welcome. But yeah, that was oh, I kind of like the strawberry Dr. Pepper. No, it was good. Like, I don't know what happened. It's just when I was burping after. Hi, Bryant. Welcome. Vending machine ones. Yeah. Like the silver ones where they had the touch screen. Looking cozy today. Thank you. I made this my designated dinosaur sweater I wear for anime. It does acid. I know. No. But yeah, it was just really bad. And even burping didn't help. I was trying to burp it out and I was like, fuck, I gotta eat like 3 Tums. So I ate 3 Tums. And that was it. I was like, oh my gosh. The acid finally stopped after I ate the Tums, but every time I kept burping, I kept like tasting that Dr. Pepper and I was like, what the heck? What did I eat? Like, I don't know what triggered it. What? Hold on. My friend's trying to sell me some anime DVDs. I said I only wanted 2 of them. Let's see. Hold up. No, I'm okay. I'm sad we didn't get burpee Tonya today. I mean, I'm still not feeling 100%. But yeah, it was really bad. And then the other day was really bad too. This is gonna segue to the first story. Hold on. Let me get Fei Long's Genshin Impact clips real quick, so it was really funny. I love this one so much. And then Fei Long so kindly put a wonderful, beautiful mention of Sophie at the end of the video, but overall the clips were really funny. If you are, sorta. Okay, so Fei Long's Kenshin clip video from oh my god, from what? From one of my Genshin streams. I can't remember. I think it was the second to last one. I can't remember. Here's the video. I'm gonna pin that. Okay, go pin that for a bit. And then no, thank you. I just want the 2 Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, let me text them back because they're like, do you want these? I was like, oh. They're like, I'll sell them for this much. Be like, how about for these 2? And they're like, it's this. And I was like, perfect. Just that. They're like, but I said, no, it's okay. No, if it's okay with you, can I just pay for the Tokyo Ghoul? Funny enough, he only has the ones that aren't like season 1, like season 2 in the side movie. I was like, I'll take those. Can I just pay for the Tokyo Ghoul ones? Oh, let me see. It should be Tokyo Ghoul. A? I thought that was the movie. Wait, I'm confused. It's been a while since I've seen Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, that's a friend, alright. I always well, because he occasionally gets rid of like his anime stuff, but like we don't watch the same kind of anime, so I literally only get like 1 or 2 things out of like the whole lot he sells, and I was like, nah, I'm okay. I just want like that one thing. Can I just pay for the Tokyo Ghoul ones? Okay. Oops. I think that's an A. I don't know what kind of like mathematical sign is. That is, I think it's the divide sector. There's just an A next to it, okay? Okay. So here's my first story. Jason Momoa's casted Lobo in opening Supergirl. I don't know who that is. Okay, so this is gonna segue to. Oh wait, what was Ty's other joke? Luke say Han and Leia when they split, may the divorce be with you. IA. Okay, so this is the first story. Well, it's the second one, but so I was kind of craving Taco Bell, like an idiot, because I used to eat the tostadas when I was like back then. And I was like, yeah, they don't have them, but I'm kind of craving it, you know, kind of craving just like a chalupa or the tacos, you know, just for old time's sake. Because usually when I eat Taco Bell, it like fucks up my stomach really bad. I was like, no, let me try it. So I ate it. I got like the box, whatever. I didn't eat the burrito because I was like, I'm kind of full. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow when I get home from work. So I got the box, ate the rest. I was okay. It wasn't until the next day that I ate the burrito. Oh dear, I hope you chew your body better now. That's the thing, I didn't know what would trigger it. Okay, so this is before the heartburn I had yesterday. So the next day I had ate the burrito. Hey, thank you. Oh, and thank you for the offer though. Okay, awesome. I okay, I actually bought, I think, season 1 and 2 of Reincarnated Slime from him too on Blu-ray. Very cheap. I was like, nice, thank you. Yeah, because he buys like box sets for stuff and then just gets rid of it later. And I'm like, didn't you just get that? I'm like, whatever. Anyways, so I don't know when I got Taco Bell. I'm pretty sure it's during one of the days I was working. I know that because when I ate the burrito the next day at work, oh my god, when I tell you my stomach was on the fritz, it was like punching me and growling really angrily, and I think my knees almost buckled a few times. I was like, oh my god, never again, never again. And then I got home, my family was like, hey, we're gonna go somewhere. I was like, oh, okay, I'm coming. So I was like, oh, we're doing that thing, huh? They're like, yeah. I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, gotta go. So why must you perpetually torture your body? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So we'll get to the anime in a bit. Hold up. I gotta share some of these stories. I've been holding on to these for a bit. So my stomach was on the fritz. I wasn't the only one though, because one of my other coworkers, there was like 2 other people that was cashiering with me that their stomachs were also on the fritz. 3 actually. 2 of them, their stomach was also jacked. The third person is actually just pregnant, so they just had to use the restroom quite a few times. Okay, so I was like, okay, that's fine, like, go restroom. And so actually one of them didn't show up the next day, and then the other one did not have work that next day. But the one that didn't show up, she said, yeah, my stomach's still jacked. I went to the doctor. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, I'm there right now, I can't make it. It's like, that's fine. You also shared your Taco Bell with it. No. I don't know what the hell they ate, but like I told my father, I said, you know, next time, like, if I tell you verbally, hey, you know what, I haven't tried this in a while, I think I'm gonna try it, you should advise me against it. He'd be like, I didn't even know you got Taco Bell. He's like, I would, if you had told me, I would have told you, like, Tonya, don't get it, like, you always get sick every time you eat it, which is true. So I told him, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with their peach tea. I love Taco Bell's peach tea. It's like one of my favorites. I love it so much. Anytime I go to a restaurant, if someone else is paying, I either get raspberry tea or peach tea. Again, if someone else is paying, I don't get water. But if I'm paying, I'm going by myself, or if I'm treating, I get water. Anyway, so my stomach's on the fritz. It was a little better the next day after that, and then it was completely gone. And then yesterday, I am so used to trying the different drinks at those vending machine things, like, I wasn't even surprised. I was like, okay. And the funny part is, I didn't even drink a whole lot of it. That was the weird part, was that I just had that one small cup of, like, that Dr. Pepper strawberry, and that was it. You know, like, I was just kind of sipping that throughout the day. And that was it. I didn't really drink anything else. Had my cluck sandwich, you know. I was drawing. Because I met with my friend to draw, because we had each other like a month and a half, almost 2 months. I said, look, I have a Sunday off now. we can draw. Man, that was a trip. So there's a goal I have in mind for next year. I did want to get a new VTuber model next year. I need to obviously get a new design, get quotes. There's like several places I'm looking at. I found another one this morning, so I need to send in like a proposal of, hey, this is what I want, how much is it gonna be, can you please quote me, you know. So hopefully I can get that done next year and we can raise money for that. But yeah, anywhoosies. So I was kind of like just coming up with design elements yesterday. That was like most of it was me trying to draw and write out stuff, and then I was coming up with another doc for something else, and then I was just basically typing away yesterday. So I wasn't really drinking that much of the drink. I just kind of sipped it a little bit, and I was too lazy to get up, so I was like, and I'm like, that's fine. Do you know what it probably was though? My friend and I, we got a shit ton of fries. So not only did we get large regular fries, we also got little regular fries that came with our meal. And then we got, I have the app. So we got a large curly fry as well. So we ate 2 large fries, curly fry and regular fry, and then 2 small fries. So yeah, that's right. Are you the type to mix like 3 drinks at the soda fountain? No, God, no. I just meant like those were the flavors available for the Dr. Pepper, was like cherry and strawberry and orange and all that stuff. Oh my god. I had to eat a tum later. Oh, I felt it. Nothing came up, but I felt it. I tried to eat some oatmeal this morning to help, then proceed to have a plate of flautas. I didn't put sauce on it though, just guac, sour cream, and the powdery cheese. No, it's not drugs. It's like that cheese you put in elotes, in that cup of like hot sauce and corn. That cheese. I forgot what it's called. So I don't know. Anyway, so my stomach was on the fritz. I tried to eat a ginger chew yesterday. I thought that would help. That made it 10 times worse. I thought I was gonna throw up. I was like, new model. Yeah, it's something I want to do next year, is do a new model. Don't get me wrong, I like mine, but I kind of want like a model that does more stuff and to have a different design, you know. Oh my god. New model. What was it? You should make it your resolution, resist food temptations. Never. I need to try stuff and eat my favorite stuff. It just didn't work out the last couple months. That's all. It also didn't help that I ate like a shit ton of Mexican food for Christmas. We got chile con queso, caldo de res, y chile rellenos. The chile con queso had quite a bit of a kick to it. I ate a ton of chile con queso and a ton of chile rellenos. I think I ate most of the leftovers. What else did I eat? Caldo. I'm not really a caldo person. Like, doesn't fill me up, you know. And like, there's really not that much meat. You kind of like gotta be fair to the other people eating the caldo that it is. So it's like, okay, I guess I'll give you some of the meat too, you know. I saw the new Sonic movie 4 times. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen the other Sonic movies. That's going on. Just really selling it short. I mean, I always have problems with, like, when my stomach was like, when my knees want to buckle and there's like acid coming up my throat. That's only been like the last month. Other times was just like burping and, you know, that and stuff. But I'm okay. I think I ate a salad yesterday morning. Actually, you know, I think the ranch made it worse because I ate most of the salad the day before and my stomach was also feeling kind of fucked up. Hi, Galena. Welcome to Vampire Clip. I'll watch it after this. Nice. Yeah, Fei Long edited. Fei Long's a really good editor. Fei Long sent several other the Genshin Effect. Dude, they're so funny. I'll show my friend the Lena. Like the Lena, a scary biblically accurate angel Lena, and he's like, what is going on? What am I looking at? This looks terrifying. He's like, your cat just went from like a 3 to like a million really quick. I was like, yes. You type out the name of the dishes for my future reference. Yes. So chile con queso is just just nacho cheese, but just has tomato and jalapenos and onion in it. Chile con queso. Chile relleno y caldo de res. I think that's how it's pronounced. I think that's how they're typed. I would double check that. I'm pretty sure that's how they're typed. I know how to say them. I don't know how to spell them. The Furby? Yeah. There's an edit. You can check out let me see. It's probably easier if I just link the playlist because that should have everybody's clips. Okay, so moving on to dun 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 dun. Hold up. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, right. Okay, I'm like blinking. Sorry. Let me get the playlist. Aha! Okay. If you've done any clips and I haven't seen it and you're not in the Discord, please let me know. But yeah, let me get... Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna link the whole playlist that has all the clips, not only from Fei Long, but from other people as well. Tonya stream clips. There we go. Okay, so there's my stomach. Another thing that happened oh right, I just wanted to let y'all know I got someone very special on Zenless Zone Zero. It was like 2 in the morning. I did a pool. I couldn't get enough points to get more pools, so I was just doing single pools. So this character came home with the single pool. I was very happy. I was so excited. I thought, okay, fine, since you came home, I guess I'll continue playing this game. Sorta. I don't know, we'll see. I've kind of been avoiding all of the clips from oh, I should not have eaten those flautas, but it's okay. It's okay. It's daijoubu. Oh, man. Oh, no, I already got Harumasa. I meant another character. Where the heck is the show chat thing? Oh, my gosh. Image 3? Aha. Okay. Assuming you meant him, no. I mean, I did get him. I've been running around in the town with him. He's such a cutie. I love him. I'm talking about this man of an absolute unit. This is a really giant image. Hold on. I got this guy. I got him. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, I got the dog. I love him so much. Oh, like it? Yeah! I wanted him. Okay, so when I first learned about Zenless Zone Zero, this man made me want to play the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like... I respect the furry community. I don't consider myself part of the furry community. At one point, I did want to draw furries, and I did get an email back like 7 years later or something from the authors of a particular US furry book. They were advertising their other book. But I really like him. He's really snazzy. He gives me, if Risley was a wolf vibe. Also, look at these legs. He can kick you in the face. Like... You gotta love, like, a good doggy kick. Got him too, but only level 10. Been using Miyabi. You got Miyabi? Lucky. I'm gonna keep trying to pull for her. It's just, oh my god. It's been so fucking tedious, that game. I'm like, can we not? Like, I just want to kind of bulldoze through it, but then there's just so many buttons for me. The author you've talked about was a furry author. Yeah! Yeah, I was thinking when I show the book. Let me see if I could find it. Ah, yes, it was this one. Let me see. Yeah, you didn't know? Did I not mention the book title? Yeah, it was this book. There were some characters in this book that I had wanted to... Lindsay! Yeah, Lindsay emailed me back. I sent an email to Lindsay and Jared, but only Lindsay emailed me back. What did I click on? I clicked on something. But yeah, it was for this book. Yeah, I don't think you mentioned it. Yeah! Once upon a time, I did want to draw furries. It's okay, that fascination only lasted, I think, like... I want to say 5 months. That was pretty much it. It was funny, too. Okay, so remember how I mentioned I sang Noel in a nativity play? Yeah, this was it. I was actually practicing in my sketchbook during the rehearsals for the nativity play with this book in my backpack and my sketchbook, trying to draw like animals and heads and anatomy in my church, in my Catholic church. You a furry? No, I'm not a furry. You say you're no longer into furries that while in a dino costume. Hey, this is different, okay? Is Galgura a furry? Huh? Huh? She's a shark? Is any other VTuber that's an animal? Yeah, is Shy Lily a furry? Huh? Is Buff Pup a furry? Well, no, I've seen her latest design. I think it's like half furry. She does have a furry form, now that I remember, actually. And she looks very hot. Okay, both forms. Anyways. But no, I'm not furry. Just once upon a time, I bought these books. I bought this book. And I had emailed the author, like, hey, there's a comic I want to do. Can I use your characters in the comic? And, like, several years later, she's like, yeah, go for it, girl. I was like, okay, cool. It was a closet furry, I guess. Not gonna lie, the furry community has the most talented engineers I've ever seen. Like, oh my god. Damn. Like, the suits, like the heads, the animatronics that go into making that shit, like, damn. Like, wow. Definitely hire those people for horror movies. They know what they're doing. So you were drawing furries at a church? Yeah. I was practicing in my sketchbook how to draw furries during the nativity play rehearsal while I was in the church. I distinctly remember sitting in the aisles and people were taking turns with their songs and their scenes, and I was just kind of sketching. I didn't get very far. I think this fascination probably lasted like 4 months, 4 or 5 months. It wasn't very long. But where was I going with this story? Yeah, so I got Lycan. I'm so happy. He's such a sweetie. You had a Spider-Man joke? What was your Spider-Man joke? As a winter jam, entirely Mediterranean flatbread, it's pita parka. That's cute. I like that. Okay. Let's see. The other ones are kind of long, so I'm just gonna mention another gacha game story real quick. Before we dive into anime, because I've already kept y'all waiting for like 30 minutes. So, the other gacha game thing, I was playing Twisted Wonderland. Oh, wait, can I? Let me see if I can send myself the photo real quick. Because I was playing Twisted Wonderland, and, where's my screenshot? And so I was doing pulls, right? Because it was like, I was trying to pull for Vil and his little Soom baby. And, the heck? Delete. No, I was trying to send myself a photo. Oh, I was in the wrong thing. Hold up. I was trying to pull for Bills soon, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get him. So gonna get him. That didn't happen. Like, I still got him, but like I didn't. I'll show you. I went through like several layers of grief. What? Aren't rejects the stories? It was released by. It's going to explain how figure release work, but they are sold through my different stores. That didn't answer my question. Sorry, I asked a question earlier. I was like, are these gonna be released in the US branch of Good Smile? Because I know certain companies have a lock on some merchandise for anime and stuff that you can't sell outside of Japan, and if you do, you have to basically repackage it and put you can't sell outside of US, outside of Europe, all that stuff. So that's what I was asking that person. They're like, no, it's not region exclusive. I was like, are you sure? Because I'm pretty positive Aniplex has region lock on the merchandise for Twisted Wonderland. I am pretty positive they do. Because I tried buying the Nendos and they never came out on Good Smile. And if they did, the shipping for that is like fucking expensive. I was not going to pay for shipping for that. I had to go through another website that had like, I think it was free shipping. And I've used them before. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's fine. All right, so let me show you. Does it show my account? No, it doesn't. Let me show you my pools. And I already told myself I was never going to be this lucky again, and I got kind of scared. I was like, no, no. I'm back and reading chat. What the hell is this about? A furry? Oh, jeez. Okay, I was practicing how to draw furries a long time ago during my nativity play rehearsal, so I was trying to draw furries in a church. Anyways. So yeah, I got Lycan. Pretty happy. He's definitely getting put on my team. The next thing that happened, I got kind of scared. I was like, no fucking way. No, I knew. I said, Mama Mabuika, please come home. This happened. Look at this shit. Okay, so if you don't see what I'm seeing, I got 3 SSRs and 1 10 pull. Not only did I get the one I wanted, which is the one in that bottom right corner, I also got a duplicate of that guy in the middle holding a gold contract, and I got that guy holding an apple. Never in my life have I gotten 3 SSRs in 1 pull. Okay, like maybe once every couple years, I'll get like 2 in a pool, but never in my life have I gotten 3 in 1 pool. So what happened was, when you get an SSR, there's like a dialogue that starts playing, and I knew it wasn't this man's voice. I was like, damn it, I didn't get him. I got this guy. He starts talking, and I was like, oh, fuck, I got Apple, damn it. Okay, well, I'll just have to keep pulling, I guess, till I get him. So the animation's still going. I'm still clicking. Suddenly, this guy with the golden contract, his voice starts playing. I was like, no fucking way. I start flipping off the screen. I said, no, there's no way I got 2 SSRs in 1 pool and I didn't get my man. I did not get my man. Are you serious right now? I was so angry. And then finally at the end, like on the last like animation thing, I heard his voice. He's like, oh, what are you doing, you peanut or whatever? He doesn't call his little Soom himself or a name. He doesn't call little Soom. And he calls him little peanut. He's like, oh, that peanut doesn't look like me. He's like, that's you, Bill. That's you. That's a baby. But yeah, if you don't know what a Soom is, just look them up. There's so many characters made from Sooms. I think it's like a Disney thing. I'm not too sure. So yeah, flipping off the screen. Yeah, so I was upset that I got Apple. I said, okay, that's fine. I was a little upset because I want Rook. I know lots of people don't like him. He's kind of crazy, but sometimes I like a little crazy. But yeah, I got Apple. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then he started talking, and I was like, I got 2 SSRs, and it wasn't even the one I wanted. So I started flipping off the screen. I said, fuck you. To the screen. And then finally I heard his voice, and I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank goodness. I know you're probably thinking, like, Tonya, that's still so many pools. Because each 10 pools 300, so I obviously have enough for 100 pools. No, it's not enough, because to get a guarantee, do you see that? Do you see featured? Do you see what that says 200? That says 200. For those that don't know, my second favorite character in this game is Lilia. His birthday is on January 1st. So you can imagine my worry when I'm trying to pull for this idiot. This guy right here. Trying to pull for him. And he uses up 100 of my pulls, leaving me 100 left to maybe get 200 for guaranteed. Yes, 200 for guaranteed. I made a horrible decision thinking this pretty boy with an apple was gonna be one of my favorite characters. It was between him and Lilia for like picking which character to have an SR for in the beginning of the game. Horrible decision. I ended up not liking him as much. So my favorite characters are Lilia and Vil, this guy right here. And so I kind of wasted quite a few of my in-game currency pools because I haven't paid anything on this game. So I've wasted quite a few in-game currency pools just on trying to get Apple. And I was like, no, I don't want him after all. Guys, I didn't even pull for the one BA I usually go gaga for. Okay. You know, you're like a little bit crazy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, that's enough for the stories for right now. I'll share the rest. I'll share the rest during Genshin because I have quite a lot more stories. Yeah. And actually one of them I can bring up later because we're going to be going over the last season. Okay? Okay. So. Okay. Yay! Now we are here. All right. For those that do not know my point system, the way this point system works is 1 star means I probably might not watch you, but I might give you a chance in the future. 2 stars means I'm going to give you 1 episode chance. If you end up not catching my attention that first 1 episode, I do not want to watch you. 3 stars means I'm for sure going to watch it. Anything more than 3 stars means I'm definitely going to watch it. And do keep in mind, I do lie about these, so sometimes if I just do not get hooked or rehooked, or I somehow ended up already watching or reading the manga, I will most likely not continue it in a timely manner. Oshinoko. Anyways, now, we'll just be going over this season. Any and all opinions are just my own personal opinions. I will not be taking into technical or studio stuff. This is just purely if I like the story and or animation and or manga or game, I'm just gonna really like it. Okay? Okay. Buckle in, everyone. This is gonna be a long stream. These usually tend to last about 4 hours. Anyways. Let's see. The scroll bar doesn't look that long, actually. You can't see it. I'm closing my eyes, but do you guys see the scroll bar? It doesn't seem that long as it usually is. Okay, so to start us off, the thumbnail for today's stream is actually this one, Sakamoto Days. I actually did not know about this anime. I didn't even know it was gonna come out. Oh, it's manga. So what happened was there's this artist that this artist I've been following for a while. What they like to do is to make like fake anime screenshots of some of their favorite manga, and one of the fake screenshots that they did was Sakamoto Days, and I think Sakamoto Days, there you go, was a couple months later. I think probably about 5 months later, it was actually released that they're gonna make an anime, and I was like, dude, you're predicting so hard. And he's done this for 2 other anime too, which is really funny. He's like, what powers do I have? I was like, you go, man, you go. The objective and factual streamer, if you get offended, then you're wrong. If you have a problem with any of my thoughts, you can leave. Just kidding. What was it? So, believe it or not, I actually found volume 1 at a thrift store a couple weeks after I saw the anime was coming out. So I did have the pleasure of reading volume 1 of this. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna love this. Y'all are gonna love this. This is so funny. So let me tell you the plot. Taro Sakamoto was considered the greatest hitman of all time. Feared by many, he stood at the top of the underground world until he met and fell in love with a woman. As a result, Sakamoto abandoned his life of crime and now works as a convenience store clerk. Leaving his shady past behind proves more difficult than Sakamoto initially imagined. Many of his former rivals and partners do not believe that he has truly left the business and show up in hopes of taking him out. Barred from killing, Sakamoto must find creative ways to subdue his enemies and prevent them from bringing harm to his family, his store, and the small town he resides in. So the funny plot-wise, like, I've only met these two. These two come out in volume 1. I don't know about the rest. And then there's his family, and this is Sakamoto. It's it's so funny because like all this like stuff is happening, and they're trying to assassinate him, and he's like attacking them back, and like the two people he met is helping him out later too. It's so cute and funny, and Sakamoto just loves his daughter and wife so much, and he's just a great dad. Also he was very hot. I mean, he's still hot. I mean, look at this guy. He's great. But before he was like, oh, okay. I see. You made a good choice. Jokes like, I'm here to argue with you purely for the sake of arguing. Okay, well, we'll find what we can argue about soon. So far, we're on a good start. Who is that? I've seen that guy before. Why do they look so scary? Oh my god. Anyways. Apothecary Diaries Season 2. If you did not see Season 1, I highly recommend it. Oh my god, it is very, very good. I know a bunch of people are saying they've been getting a breath of fresh air by these particular female protagonists. I think the only major thing I've seen lately was that the author got arrested because apparently she hadn't been paying her income tax. So I think she had to get a fine. She got fined a couple $1,000s. She's like, oops, did not know that. So I think she got an accountant later. But yeah, this is a really good series. I absolutely love it. It's basically a drama mystery. Yes, there's a romance, but like the main point is that she like kind of plays detective with her knowledge of medicines and poisons, that she can like solve crimes. The one thing that I don't think was ever addressed, and I keep looking it up and I haven't found a freaking answer. I don't know if anyone knows the answer to this. There's a scene in season 1. There's a scene. The character Lihua? No. Damn it. Okay, spoiler alert, there's a character later on that you end up finding out is like the mastermind behind it. It's this lady. There's this scene that there's some soldiers, not soldiers, but people are like kind of feeling bad for this lady because she works in like the military department as like a physician kind of person in the military department. And they're like, oh, poor lady or poor girl or whatever. And they just never addressed what was going on. And this lady actively just wants to murder, like, the crown prince or the emperor. Something. She's plotting something with other people. So it's a higher rating. We gotta check it out. What they're rating. Let me see. Is it already rated? Not that one. Oh, you're looking at the first one? Yeah, 8.88. It's very good. Very good. I plan to buy the manga and the light novel at a later date. It's just not a priority for me to buy them right now. Seems like every other season there's anime dethroning Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think a lot of shows, when they become popular, they're popular in that point in time. So I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is still going to keep its popularity within its point of time, but like as the years go by, there are obviously going to be other anime in other genre, or maybe in similar genre, that are just as memorable and just as good for that point in time that it did come out in. Oh my god. Ugh. I think I need... Okay, remind me to eat some Tums later, because I feel it. But yeah, there's a scene. So my assumption was she was kind of the doctor, the other character, not the main character, but the other character. She was kind of the doctor, secretary person at the military thing at the time, but she might have been assaulted by the soldiers maybe, and that's kind of why she has a deep hatred for the military department in the palace and the inner palace. I don't know. That was my assumption. They never like got into that. She just kind of ran to the main character and said, you shouldn't come over here often, it's dangerous. And the other doctors tell her too, like, hey, you shouldn't go over there, like that's a really bad position to be in. Like it sucks that that lady got hired over there. And like the doctor and the library people are always feeling bad for that other lady. They never addressed it. Either they're gonna address it later because she did like escape, or they're not. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. If you can just let me know if that's what you thought as well, if it was revealed later in the manga or the light novel, just kind of let me know, just because they never really answered that. I feel like that was something she would have looked into and be like, that's weird, like what's going on or whatever, but she never did. So just out of curiosity. Oh sure, there's a whole new crap for anime now. It makes me feel old. Ah! Don't feel old, it's okay. Pat pat. Pat pat. Okay, Solo Leveling Season 2, Arise from the Shadow. I actually liked the first Solo Leveling. It was pretty interesting. It's your usual protagonist, started out weak, somehow gets a power up and ends up as like the strongest person ever. Does it stand out from other ones? I don't know. I feel like I've read the same plot over and over, but I didn't mind it. I really like the main character. He's pretty like cautious with his new power, and he's pretty like on the ball with things. And yeah, he punches a lot of stuff. I think, oh my god, which characters did they have? There's a character in here I really liked him. I thought he was hot. Oh yeah, this guy. I love this so much. I was like, ooh. I got really excited when you showed up. I was like, oh, also he reminds me of Thundercats. It was really funny. I actually have Lena reviewing an episode 1 of Solo Leveling Season 1, so if you like, check that out. That fist fight with the Red Knight was insane. Oh, I know. Is that it? He fights a knight later on, and he ends up kind of absorbing it in a sense, or forcing submission. Was it Ifried? Igfried? Something freed. Ifried. I freed. You freed. I freed. I don't know. Okay. I didn't do my scoring. Okay. 5 stars. 20,000 stars. 5 stars. So I'll for sure be watching these. 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You, Season 2. This looks, actually, this cover looks really pretty. I love his eyes. I'm not watching this, but my 2 friends, my 2 besties, they're a cute couple. They take turns picking anime they want to watch. I can't remember who picked this one. I can't remember which of my friends picked this one, but she told me, actually it's one of my moderators. So his girlfriend, but they're both my friends. They were watching this and they keep telling me all the time, they're like, hey, this is really cute and it's so funny and good. And they absolutely loved this one. They really loved watching this one. They thought it was so funny and interesting, and just, I don't know. And the only time I give harem anime a chance is when it's like action. I'll have to look up on my anime listing real quick, and I'll type it and show you guys which harem anime I've given a chance, because they're mainly all action or mecha or military. I don't know why. That just has to be the setting I can sit down for a harem for. I'm looking forward to that girlfriend one. It's pure brain rot goodness. Is it? You freed, I freed, we all freed for Ice Freed. Ice Freed! I've heard good things. I just, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm so dead set on any main character. I thought you were gonna say the only time you give them harem anime if it's reverse harem. No, even reverse harem's kind of like, ugh. Like, I think the only really good solid reverse harems I don't think I've seen a good reverse harem anime. I've seen good reverse harem games, like Collar Malice and Code Realize. I really like those. Those are one of like two of my favorite reverse harem games to play. But in regards to like everything else, I don't really like it. The thing with reverse harem and harem games, visual novels, the thing with those is you have two types of protagonists. You have the protagonists that have characteristics and have a personality, and then you have protagonists that just have no personality whatsoever, and you're supposed to imagine yourself as that protagonist, you know. I will I will acknowledge and brag that reverse harem games have a more variety of appearances for female heroines than a harem game. Because if you think about it, someone had a visual, I should have showed you guys. They had a visual, they said, if you're a female protagonist in a reverse harem game, and everyone looked extremely different. They all look so different. I was like, damn. And then like, if you're a male main character in a harem game, and they just look like the same dude in a different sweater. I was like, okay. You know, so I will at least say, we have better reverse harem has better character designs for the main person, at least. So they have the same problem for reverse harem protagonist. Yeah, you don't feel like the female MC. I really like reading a story. If I want to feel like I'm receiving those words of love, I treat it like I would I'm watching an anime, and I just replay the audio and pretend it's being told to me. Like during Collar Malice, which by the way, they haven't uploaded the video everywhere. I'm so upset. They had it in theaters in Japan, but it's not uploaded with English subs anywhere online. So like if I ever go to, like when I go to Japan, definitely gonna look for a DVD for that and just take that home. I'll learn Japanese at some point. Oh my goodness. Oh. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like during Collar Malice, Yuki Kaji, I think it was Yuki Kaji. Yes, he was voice acting the second to last playable character route, and I would just kind of sit there and just replay some of the audio like he was talking to me, and I was like, yeah. But no, I don't need to like literally think I'm in every single situation in the game. You know, if I listen to some of the audio, it's like, oh, Doki Doki, they said that to me. But most of the time when I'm reading like a story, I kind of want to see how the characters interact, because that really tells me about their personality, and I'm there for the story. You know, you just play each line for the Google Translate app and watch it like that. That's true, but that's if I can even find it. I can't even find it. I've tried looking up Collar Malice movie, and it's just, I can't. I see like all these weird sketchy ads, and I see the ad and like the ad. I see something. Hold on. Let me see. I think I found it on Dailymotion, but I don't think that was it. Is it an older? No, it just came out, I think like 2 years ago. Hold up. Checking it now. But yeah, so that's the thing with like reverse harem and harem. I am more likely to give reverse harem a chance because like I might make like a cute OC for like one of the guy characters I like. But if I end up not liking like any of the guy characters in a reverse harem and I think they're just absolute pieces of shit, I'm just not gonna watch it. And then if the MC is like really freaking annoying too, oh my god. Yeah, I think I found the movie. It just wouldn't play. Is that another ad? Whatever. I couldn't find the stupid ass movie. It was like 2 years ago it came out. Anyways, any whoosies. Next one. My Happy Marriage Season 2. I really like this genre. Not genre. This kind of female main character. What I mean by that is when the female main character has gone through years of abuse and she finally meets someone who treats her ever so kindly. Like, she is the most beautiful person though, like she's their goddess, a beautiful treasure, you know. That really gets me crying so much. This is for anything in general. It's usually where I've seen it for like female main characters when they've gone through like years of abuse and they finally meet like their one true love, you know. And I think I've liked this genre of romance anime since I was young, because I'm kind of recalling some older romances, like Tora. Wait, did that one have? She didn't go through abuse, but I think she was bullied. Another one was The Girl That Could Read Minds. That one also made me cry a lot. Toru. She didn't really go through abuse per se, but she was like in an unfortunate circumstance, and she kind of had like this mental turmoil for herself that she always had to put everyone first before herself because she wanted to be useful. It goes over this like the last couple episodes, and that's why she's having like a mental breakdown. You know, this kind of heroine where everything seemed kind of nothingness or useless and everything just had no color, and then they finally meet that one person who's like helping them through all that, or meet like a group of people. And I really like those kinds of stories, so I really loved My Happy Marriage. I thought they're the cutest couple ever. I was like, yeah. And I think yes, okay, so Ishida Akira actually voices the prince in this. He's not very much in the anime. He's like maybe in like 1 or 2 episodes, very short screen time. I was so happy to see him. I was like, is that my man? That's my man. I remember seeing this first, see that. Did you talk about your thoughts on that? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did. Now I can't say reverse terms because ain't no way any of the dudes not gay. Oh yeah, no. I've seen a few where I'm like, I think the MC's just there to like make sure everyone else ends up together. That happens with a lot of the idol anime where it's like they have like a female producer, and some of the characters kind of like her, but most of the time they have like these really weird moments with each other, and I'm like, no, you're definitely gay for each other. I can tell. You do not care about this girl. This is very prominent in Idol 7. In fact, I want her and Gaku to be together. I don't even like want her than any of the other characters. They have their own shit to deal with. I was like, no, Gaku loves her so much. Same with A3. I think it was that other gentleman who he was like an apprentice for her father who was like in theater, and he ends up really liking her, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. Anywho's I don't know what, I'm pretty sure I did, because I did start like this anime review series back like 2022. And when does season 1 come out? The heck? Oh. Yeah, 2024. So this came out. Oh my god, really? This came out in March? Oh my gosh, I thought this came out like last year. It's been a hot minute. Okay, this apparently came out like a couple months ago. Yeah, then I should definitely have my thoughts on it. Check I don't even know now. It's either gonna be spring or summer 2024 is when I would have commented on it, so just look for that. I really loved it though. It was one of my favorites. I do plan on collecting the light novel at a later date as well. Well, it'll be last year 2 days. That's true. Okay, Dr. Stone. I see a lot of characters. Haven't seen any clips. I haven't dived on that side of YouTube or TikTok. These look scary as shit. That guy looks like Chucky. Okay. Like, look at him. He looks like Chucky. What the fuck is this? What the fudge? I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch Dr. Stone meet this guy that looks like Chucky. I should print out a picture of his face and paste it in at my brother's door. Be like, hey, he'll just come home one day, and I had stopped by the house and paste this on his door, and then I skedaddle out of there. He looks like Chucky. I haven't seen Dr. Stone. I know my friend watched season 1. I don't think, actually it's Strix. I don't think Strix has continued. since season 1. I could ask him later, but no, I doubt it. Ah. Oh, sorry. Well, you don't like Chucky? No, I hate dolls. Chucky the most. Chucky led to my hate for dolls. No. Oh, season. I need to rewatch this. I didn't even watch the OVA. That's so sad. Okay, next one. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. Oh god. Another thing I really don't like are tsunderes. Like, some of them are kind of, they're funny and cute, and then some of them just really get on my fucking nerves. I don't like tsunderes. I really don't like tsunderes. They're like my least favorite dere to deal with. And I don't like tsunderes. Alright. High school student Saito Hojo has married his classmate Akane Sakuramori, the girl who's his biggest rival at school. The two can't seem to get along with each other, but their heart-pounding newlywed life is about to begin. That's nice. Anyways, oh, right. So, probably not gonna watch this one because I didn't watch season 1. This one has 20,000 stars. Definitely gonna watch it. Sitali. Okay, Sitali is different. Sitali is a gilf. Okay? This girl ain't no gilf. Okay? Sitali's a gilf. She gets a pass on acting like a tsundere. Okay, and she still spoils us. And she has the cutest grandson in the world. Does this girl have a grandson that's a cute little bat? No. Okay? The character teaser, though, that was a lot. I was like, wow, y'all are really like pushing that cutesy visual novel girlfriend vibe, huh? So I love Kazuma. He ain't afraid to smack back. Who's Kazuma? Who dat? Who dat? This guy? Another guy? That it. Who's Kazuma? Owl's Midduction has some crazy face details. Oh, this one? I don't know, like, I thought Mashley had some weird crazy face details, but then, like, after seeing this, I was like, damn, y'all can't be Chucky, huh? Okay, I've heard things about this, I think. Honey Lemon Soda, MC from Konosuba. Oh! Oh, fuck, that's his name, huh? I was like, where have I heard Kazuma before? Yeah, the guy from Konosuba. That guy's unhinged. He's, like, the stereotypical protagonist at the same time not the protagonist, not the stereotypical. He's a double sword protagonist. Never have I wanted to be someone's grandson so much and so Sitali. Well, after my crazy like 3 SSRs and a 10 pool luck, I don't think I'll be going for 2 of them. I'll just stick with Mavuika, and then I'm gonna hope that I can get Dahlia and Ethan. Ethan? What's his name again? I totally forgot his name. My sweet little vet tech baby boy. I forgot. And the kitchen chick. She had a knife, okay? And a little kitchen hat. I'm assuming she's a chef. Don't know where, but she's a chef. I want those 3. Okay, so Honey Lemon Soda. I think I've heard about this. I'm not 100% sure if I have, but let's see. For 15-year-old Uka Ishimori, middle school was the toughest experience she lived through. She was dubbed Rocky due to always freezing up in front of other people and was endlessly bullied as a result. Now in high school, she has a chance for a fresh start and to improve herself. But during her first week, she's accidentally soaked in juice by her classmate Kai Miura, a flashy guy with lemon-colored hair. That's why it's called Honey Lemon Soda, because Ifa? Yeah, that guy. You forgot Ifa? That's my man. Yeah, I know, I forgot his name for a second. Okay, I remember him, I just forgot his name. Okay, on paper, Kai is everything that Uka lacks. He's popular, aloof, bold enough to speak his mind. Despite their contrasting personalities, Kai encourages her to slowly come out of her shell, offering a helping hand when others avoid to do so. Although Uka initially wanted to forge friendships, she has realized her true feelings. She has fallen in love with Kai, which started with the lemon soda is about to change Uka and Kai's lives forever. Oh, it started with the honey lemon soda. Oh, okay. I don't know. The art style is like... Now this guy, he's like... He reminds me of the main character. One of the main... Here, let me show you. Okay, so look at him. Look at him. Look at him for a second. Look at him. Look at him. And then... Here it is. And then look at this guy. I don't know why. I was like, wait. Yamatoku, is that you? And then this girl, the girl he's paired with, that looks like his ex from Say I Love You. She looks like the ex. I feel like whoever made this really wanted those two together instead of him and the MC. No. Not his ex. Oh my god, where is she? She kind of looks like her. Kind of looks like her, but brunette. I don't know where the ex is. Oh, I can't remember which one it is, but she kind of has like her hairstyle, but she's like a model or something. But yeah, I feel like that was, yeah, she looks like the supermodel that ends up hitting on him later. The Sarah's is VA. What? This guy? Flipped. Yeah, this is the vibes I'm getting. The fact that when the ex is gourmet, but the main love is basic. I know! Not his ex. I'm sorry. The new love rival that shows up to try it on Say I Love You. The new love rival kind of looks like her. That show, I was like, 4 episodes. Is it worth finishing? Compared to new anime to like the current anime, I'm just gonna move myself. Hold on. Ah, hold on. I'm gonna move myself down just a tad because I feel like my dinosaur keeps chopping off. Compared to newer anime, I think there's better drama anime shows that can probably relay the tension and stuff better than Say I Love You could. But the only reason I rewatched Say I Love You is because that was like a nostalgic show I watched back then, so I enjoyed rewatching it and being like, yeah, I remember that, you know. Can be worse than Rent-A-Girlfriend. Every New Girl is so much better than the main. I actually found volume 1 and 2 at a thrift store for Rent-A-Girlfriend for like $3 each. I'm so confused on that because it's like it's a Rent-A-Girlfriend, but they somehow fell in love like the first couple of dates, and then she's even like pretending to be his fake girlfriend because his ex is kind of a bitch. And I was like, why are we giving her screen time? She seems like an asshole. I don't know. I kind of didn't want to dive into that. I was like, oh. I was like, I'll read it one day just to see what's going on. This one seems cute. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. This one I'm not gonna watch. This one I'm gonna give 2 stars. I'll watch episode 1 just to see if it catches my heartstrings. If not, I kind of won't watch it. This one I want to do 3 stars, but it's been so long since season 1 came out. I know the OVA came out. I didn't watch the OVA. Yeah. So here's season 1. It came out in 2020. That is literally almost about 5 years ago now, because it's gonna be 2025. A little less than 5 years now since season 1 has come out. So no way in hell am I gonna remember shit. So I would need to rewatch this one, watch the OVA, and then watch season 2. So I would love to watch this. I think I'm gonna wait though until the manga's done, because apparently lots of shit's hitting the fan in the manga. Okay, like a ton of stuff. Like a ton. And I'm very confused. Unless it ended. I'm not too sure if it did. Hold on. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun manga. Pretty sure it's still going. Yes, it's still present. Yeah, so it's still going. I thought it ended. Apparently it didn't. I was confused. Like 2020 really was 5 years ago. Yeah! Yeah! Like, it's been 5 years. It's getting I mean, I always thought it was popular. I think it's gaining more popularity now. I always see the box sets at Barnes and Nobles, but my rule of thumb is don't buy a box set unless I know the manga's done. So it kind of gives me a parameter of like when to get it so I can have everything. So I always avoided it, but it's still ongoing. There's so much shit going on. Last I checked, someone died in a well. Okay, it was kind of gruesome. I was like, oh, okay. That's nice. A bunch of other stuff has happened since then, but yeah. All right. Unnamed Memory season 2. I didn't finish season 1. Okay, so the reason I stopped watching Unnamed Memory, the premise wasn't bad. In fact, the witch, the moon witch lady, they actually got the same voice actress for Free Ren. And apparently the king got cursed, so he couldn't have children with regular women. That's because the curse was stronger than them, but if he married somebody whose magic was stronger than the curse, then like they can get pregnant. So he wanted to marry her, have her pregnant, so they can have a kid. Whatever. The reason I stopped watching it was because the pacing in it was absolutely horrendous as shit. Like, it jumped extremes. So one point she has to go fight this monster at a lake, and then she almost dies, and then these two people show up at the lake all mysterious and shit, and then the next moment apparently she wakes up and her hair is long and she had been in a coma for a while, and then literally the next clip is just the king and the squire walking around a forest, and there's some red hair lady that found them and they're in her cottage now. And when I was looking at the comments, supposedly they skipped like a shit ton of stuff with no explanation whatsoever. Oh, did you say bless you? It's yourself. Oh, I thought you guys would say bless you, so I said thank you ahead of time. But yeah, it's the only reason I stopped watching it, just because the pacing of season 1 was like absolutely to shit, and I had no idea what was going on, and I wasn't about to sit through that. I was like, no, I'm not. This show didn't give me enough time with the characters to enjoy it with just the characters, so I'm just gonna stop watching it, which I did. I wasn't gonna continue that. But if you want to continue, good for you. Okay. Miraka Kuroiwa is impervious to my charms. To say that Mona Kawaii is cute would be an understatement. She's breathtaking in every single way, and she knows it. At school, she's fawned over by boys and girls alike, and she graciously welcomes it all as a natural reaction to her irresistible charm. That is until she comes across Medaka Kuroiwa, the boy who's seemingly immune to her overwhelming charisma. She goes out of her way to talk to him and even dials her cuteness up a notch, but no matter what she tries, Mona cannot wipe the scowl off Kuroiwa's face. Back into a corner, Mona is forced to use the most devastating weapon in her arsenal, her physical allure. Such drastic measures would leave other boys foaming at their mouths, but Kuroiwa remains unfazed by her attempts. Little does Mona know that the only reason Kuroiwa just barely abstains from succumbing to her charms is because he's trained to be a monk, and thus trying his best not to held down by worldly pleasures. As Mona goes all out to entice Kuroiwa, she fails to realize that his unintentional chivalry might just make her fall for him instead. I'm not liking this guy's spiky hair, and I kind of not a fan of the plot. Okay, so I'm a big believer that if you really like a particular trope and you are willing to rewatch this trope again and again and again, you really like that trope. Like, there's several tropes I am willing to rewatch again and again and again. I am well aware what's going to happen because this is a very common trope. Unfortunately for the show, I am not interested in this particular trope, therefore I'm not going to watch it. But if you do like this kind of trope and this kind of show, then by all means go ahead and watch it. Just me personally, I'm not a fan of this trope, so it's not something I would want to watch. Anywhoosies, there's that. This one looked hilarious! What is this? Oh my gosh. I loved this one. I saw the trailer. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. Okay, so let's see. Alina Clover signed up to be a receptionist for the Adventurers Guild, thinking it would be her ticket to a good life. Unfortunately, her dream gig turns into a overtime nightmare whenever adventurers get stuck clearing a dungeon. To save herself from paperwork, Alina takes to beating down monsters herself to solve a problem. Now she just needs to keep her activities secret. So this is her down here. Poor girl. If you like this trope that you're basic, no, just like, I respect your interests in particular tropes. That's just not my interest. Insert second girl who's just there to fall for the guy for no reason. Yeah. Looking forward to the receptions. That was funny. So, from what I saw in the trailer, she thought she was gonna live the easy life and be like, oh yeah, I just go to my 9-to-5 job, be a receptionist, go home, relax, have benefits, have money, you know, like a good government job. Yeah, she gets overtime. There's so much paperwork and people showing up at like odd hours of the night with like their guild shit that she's just like, you know, fuck that. We're not doing that. So I don't know if she becomes overpowered or she's already overpowered, but she dresses up and she basically goes to the dungeon bosses and she beats the crap out of them and murders them. So that like she could just deal with it. Like on the clip, like the scene where she what was it, where she's like getting upset and she snaps, she goes to fight the dragon that these guys are fighting and she's like, I'm gonna murder you now because it's your fault that I keep getting overtime, and then she bashes on the head with the giant hammer. Yeah, so I really like her energy. I'm like, damn girl, you go. So definitely gonna give it a 3-star. I'm gonna watch it. If it ends up not being what I thought it would be, probably might drop it, but so far it looks good. So for sure 3 stars, gonna watch that one. What is this? Zenshu. You know, I always find it so impressive you already know like 8% of these upcoming anime. What do you mean that I know? I mean, technically these are season 2s. This one, the artist I knew just happened to draw a fake screenshot and I found the manga. Season 4, season 2, season 2. Didn't know about this one. I think people mentioned this on like a Twitter thread or something. This one I had already seen season 1. Saw season 1. This one I saw the Crunchyroll ad because I was on YouTube. This one I didn't know about. So technically, like, you've read the original for most of them. Not really. Okay, so this one I read volume 1. I'm aware of the original source material, haven't read it. The only reason I know particular plot points, like for this, or for this one I did read volume 1 of the manga. This one I just saw a trailer already from Crunchyroll. But these, the only reason I know about these is because on TikTok, there's people like kind of giving you updates on stuff. So it's like, oh my god, latest light novel chapter, and it'll show like a screenshot and like a translation of like the chapter. Because I think this is coming out in chapters on like one of the ebook websites or something. So when something major happens, like that one scene here and another scene here with the well, you're gonna know about it. If you're on that side of anime TikTok, chances are one of these is gonna pop up. That's the main thing though, is like one like major thing could happen. You just kind of keep up to date and find out. Let's see. Zenshu. Have you not seen like season 1s and 2s of this stuff? Look, I've been a seasonal anime watcher for like years, so I'm kind of aware of a lot of these. It just seems like you're a wealth of knowledge of seasonal anime. Like I said, I felt very left out when everyone was like freaking out over like that bear shooting girl, a magical girl anime, that I decided to get into seasonal anime because I felt like I was being left out in like anime discussions every time someone be watching seasonal stuff. So that's why I just kind of stuck to seasonal. There's the occasional anime where I kind of like go back and I watch something just because it catches my interest. Like the current one I'm watching right now is Patario. Now it's 49 episodes. I think I'm like episode 18 or something. So that one I am going back. I haven't been catching up on them in years. Oh my gosh. I just really like anime. I don't know if I mentioned this, but anime came to me in a time where I was not feeling great. I was pretty much at an ultimate low, like super duper ultimate low. And so when I kind of discovered anime, that kind of felt like a path I could take. Not like career pathwise, just like something to look forward to in life. Where it's like, oh, these are interesting stories. I want to see more of these stories, you know? And I've always liked art ever since I was young, so seeing animated stories like this was like really fun and exciting, in my opinion. So at the time of finding anime, it just helped lift up my spirits and kind of gave me like something to look forward to in life in a sense. So it's really big for me, and I always try and make time to watch the shows I want to watch and stuff because it's kind of like my little me time of like, oh, what exciting new story am I gonna see this time, you know? And a lot of thing for creatives is the things you experience around you, or the things you see or read, they really give you inspiration. Like when I went with my friend to Seattle to watch Sabrina Carpenter, I kind of there's a story I want to write, like a modern AU for something. And having gone to Seattle and done all those things, I thought, oh my gosh, that would be so cute if this scenario happened, or this scenario happened. Or like, there's another main story I personally want to write. I've had this idea for years. And it's heavily inspired by like the Fate series and how like the modern world has magic and all that. And they have like heroes and magic systems and homunculus and all that other stuff. So that was very inspiring. So for me to take in all this stuff, I feel very inspired and I can look forward to stories and stuff, you know. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, sure. Anime was totally a form of escapism for me. I got you. I don't know why they still sell merch for anime that's like 20 years old at conventions now to get people like me. My friends, like, I kind of want to draw retro stuff now and sell it. Because his generation's like, yeah. But he's really good at mimicking artwork. I think the current artist he's really good at mimicking right now that he's done pieces of is Kenichi Sonoda, I think. But yeah, older series like Bubblegum Crisis and whatever else is in that time frame. Couldn't get into anime until high school. Was told most of my young life it was for losers. What? They met new friends who introduced me to everything. Oh, nice. Yeah, the one friend that introduced me to it, she said that was like her biggest regret. But I was like, girl, it's fine. She's no longer in it, but weirdly enough, she got into K-pop. So I was like, more power to you. More power to you. Hold on. Let me just check something. I had texted my manager earlier. I was like, hey, I kind of need this day off for an appointment. So my grandmother has another appointment that day too. I was like, hey, 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 hello. Oh well. I tried. Any hootsies. Any hootsies. It's not very hard 3 Oh, nice. Okay. So, but yeah, that's it for me. Okay, Zenshu. After graduating from high school, Natsuko Hirose starts her career as an animator. Her talent quickly flourishes and she makes her debut as a director in no time. First anime becomes a massive hit, sparking a social phenomenon and her recognition as an up-and-coming genius director. Her next project is set to be a romantic comedy movie themed around first love. However, having never been in love herself, Natsuko struggles to understand the concept of first love, and as a result, she's unable to create the storyboard, causing the movie production to come to a standstill. I didn't know which ones. I don't want to get copyright. Like, can I mute it? Let me see if I can just. Yeah. The one I think it is. Hold on. What? I'm so confused. What? That was not the trailer I saw. That was no way in hell the trailer I saw. Hold up. Let me see. The one I saw, was it really 3 months ago? Oops. Uh, okay, this is definitely the trailer I saw. Okay, I was under the impression. Okay, so this trailer actually came out 3 months ago. I totally forgot till right now. So the impression I had of the first trailer I saw 3 months ago was all of the where the fuck this is. I thought that was metaphorical, like visual, like she was fixing stuff that the other animators had done for the special and she was like revising it. I didn't know she actually ended up in her story. I thought she was just kind of visualizing it and she would tell her team like, no, fix this, fix that, because this isn't making any sense, you know, and she would put like the red marks like fix this, fix that, you know. So I thought visually she was seeing all that in her head. I didn't know she actually like momentarily ended up there after like her food coma thing. Yeah, let's see. I had a buddy who it was like high school, the day of the dead of all anime. The first thing I ever saw from High School of the Dead was the jiggle physics of the boobs. Okay, that was the first thing I saw. I think someone's doing a video. They're like, "How does this make sense?" I was like, "What?" That was forever like the craziest scene I've ever seen. I've seen a bunch of crazy stuff, but the jiggle physics for that was like that was top tier. Well, hopefully the visuals are good. I hope so too. God, I'd be terrified I found myself on my own world. Should Bandmade does the opening. I love that band. I didn't listen. Check it right now. There's one character that's aware of me. He'd straight up atomize me. Why would they atomize you? What did you do to them? That scene is iconic. It's iconic. I think my characters would get so mad at me, but like the way I take on my storytelling is none of it's my fault. I just happen to make a character that's more powerful and better than everyone, that kind of has everyone in the palm of their hands. Like if she shows up and she told me I need to do something for her, you do it. You have no choice. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So basically I blame it on her. Did I create her? Yeah. Is it my fault what she does? No. It's out of my hands now. Everything. Okay. For sure 3 stars. I'm probably gonna watch this because it did catch my attention when I had first seen the trailer, but now I'm intrigued. Now I'm like, oh shit, she's like in it now. Literally. Okay. Blue Exorcist, sequel to Blue Knight Saga. Okay, cool. Can you keep a secret? Oh, what's this? Yui Mitsuya and Masugu Tateishi aren't just any coworkers. They totally have the hots for each other. His helpful yet humble attitude makes her giddy, and her cuteness leaves him grinning like a fool. Problem is, they're trying to keep their new relationship under wraps to avoid making things awkward. Oh, something's on the screen. Oh, okay. Making things awkward. Where the heck am I? Okay, at work. But seeing how they can't keep their hands off each other, they run the risk of spilling their little secret with each passing day at the office. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. If I'm like not busy watching the other stuff, I might watch episode 1. Most likely not, though. But we'll see. We'll see. Any whoosies, what is this? I saw this. I was like, girls in school uniforms holding guns. Yes. Sort of reminds you of Servant X Servant, if you've seen that. Servant. Which one? Oh, I haven't, but I've seen the cover art of the anime. That's so cute. Her breasts are huge. I mean, what? Servant X Service. Okay, okay, that's cute. Okay. Well, if you like that one, you might like this one. Let's see. Oh, you put Servant S Service. I thought it said Servant X Servant. I was like, what? Goodness gracious. Okay. Grisha Phantom Trigger. That would be the first thing you notice. What, the gun and the school uniform? Yeah. Anyways, didn't you? What was the first thing you noticed, huh? When you saw this? Tell me, what was the first thing your eyes went to? Several years after the fruit of Grisha, there was once Mihama Academy, a sanctuary for young girls. It's now been transformed into a sword. Special organization for research and development, training school dedicated to fostering talent for national defense. Reina and Maki specialize in firearms, Toka and Gumi excel at sniping, Chris handles explosives and data processing, and Murasaki is a skilled ninja for intelligence operations. Together they take on cases too complex for the police or self-defense forces, repeatedly facing dangerous missions. This is a story of these young girls' pain and blood and gunpowder. I'm willing to bet. I'm getting magical girl vibes. I'm willing to bet for huge sunglasses. None of them are wearing sunglasses. They're not. None of them are wearing glasses. Who has glasses? None of them have glasses. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am willing to bet this might actually be scarier than it looks. Because, okay, so for these magical girl kind of fighting type games, I always make... Oh, you're talking about that show. Never mind. Oh, you meant Service X Servant X Service? Well, no, because... Goodness me. No, because when I was clicking on, the images, I was like, the first thing that popped up was like her booba on the table, and I was like, girl, I get you. I get you. Sometimes they're heavy. You just have to lay them down. This looks... Let's see. Whoa, that's giving me like major 2000 vibes. Like early 2000 vibes. Damn! No way! You know what? This looks like Angel Beats! Hold up! Dude, that is giving me total Angel Beat vibes. Hold up. Wait, this wasn't a... Angel Beats is an original anime? That was a manga. What? Hold up. Dude, this is screaming Angel Beats. I don't care what. Giving me goody Saya vibes. That's probably what it is. Oh, is this like a part 2? Oh. It is a part 2. Okay, hold up. Let me copy. Hold on. Oh, give me Angel Beats. But you're right. No, it is that. It's definitely that. I think this one's part 2. It's supposed to be like a sequel. Here it is. I didn't watch this one. Holy shit, that's like that's so long ago. Jeez, this is when I had awoken from my long slumber once that village set my house on fire. Anyways, wait, it is Goodisia. It is! Oh, you're right, Angel Beats. Hi, Chaotic. Welcome, welcome. I just saw the title. First, I thought you were doing the Forbidden Goodisia episodes. There's forbidden episodes for like, I'm just kind of scared now. Okay, so it is this. This is part 1. Ugh. I don't think I want to watch part 2. I was gonna watch this. Now I don't want to. I don't want to sit and commit to season 1. Nah, it's okay. I'm good. If you're interested, here's part 2. Of course, the good goody saying. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm gonna stop saying it. Etchy. Okay, perfect. What is this? Nobody asked to be a cat. Are you okay? The Beheneko, the elf girl's cat, is secretly an S-ranked. What? A secret S-ranked monster? After dying in a fight against the force of evil, Anaya discovers that instead of being reborn as a hero of humanity, he starts his new life as a behemoth, one of the most powerful monsters in the world. The only problem is that baby behemoth looks an awful lot like an adorable house cat. Things grow even more confusing when a beautiful elf adventurer rescues him from the brink of death rather than finishing him off. His house cat slash night baffling journey is just getting started. Definitely not gonna watch it, but if you're interested, yeah. Anyways, let's just say it's a mature game. That was 10 years ago, apparently. I feel so old. You're like, oh man, I remember those nights. Anyways. What is this? This girl looks half naked. What is going on? Ubelblatt? Rumor stirs throughout the land when the wielder of the black sword draws his dark blade. All who stand in his path are torn asunder. Coinzil, the mysterious young boy who carries the black sword, we'll call him Coin. Undeniably wields it with exceptional skill, but he can truly be responsible for the bloody rumors. Pursued by traitorous lances, 4 powerful warriors who were thought to have been defeated by the 7 heroes, the strength of the young swordsman will be tested to its limit. At battle's end, only the shocking truth of Coin's quest will stand above the corpses of his enemies. Epic fantasy on the grandest of scales. What's with the half-naked elf girl, though? I'm just gonna see it. Let's just see. It looks action-packed, but like... Oh. 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 GG! I knew it! It's GG! I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll think about it. Oh, a half-naked elf girl, this one? Yeah. Oh, she's also half-naked here, too. I think she gets clothes later, but... Gives me bootleg Attack on Titan. This one? I don't know, man. They're adding some German words here. No waifu, no watch. Well, there's this waifu here, but she's not in the trailer. Alright, moving on. I'm gonna watch none of these. So far, I'm gonna watch this one 3-star, but I'm watching none of these. Okay, what is this? Okitsura fell in love with an Okinawan girl, but I just wish I know what she's saying. That's actually kind of cute. I heard because there's like different accents in Japan, so it's kind of hard to differentiate what people are saying. It's closely. Okay. Teruaki Nakamura transferred to Okinawa and fell in love with a girl, but I can't understand her dialect. Thankfully, Higa-san is always helping me out with translations. A cross-cultural romance that's a wee bit different begins on the southern islands. Hold on, let's see the trailer for this. This seems so cute. Is this? Hold on, I'm trying to mute it. Okay, it's very muted. Let's see. Is that the love interest? I thought... What? I thought... No. That love interest? The blonde girl? Yeah, it looks like she's the love interest. Okay, so it was the blonde girl. I was confused. I was like, what? Ah, okay, okay. Oh, who's the love interest? Is it her? Is it her? I'm confused. I'm not about to do like a triangle, love triangle bullshit. Oh. Does she like him? I'm confused. Who do you like? Dude, who do you like? Nah, that's bullshit. I'm not watching this shit. No, I hate it when there's like, oh, I love both of them at the same time. I'm like, no. No. Suntan tomboy? No, but then I thought it was a blonde. I don't know. Maybe it's both of them? I don't know. You like the Kansai dialect? Nice, nice. I don't know. I thought that was the MC and he ends up liking her, but apparently that's the MC and it's really tiny shot. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna watch it. If you guys want to watch it, let me know who he ends up with, I guess. Okay. Who's this head hunted to another world from salaryman to Big Four? This is really common. I think this is like the 8th salaryman I've seen end up in a fantasy world. I know this is a little different. We usually watch the trailers, but some of these are like they're not sold. Probably not gonna watch this one. Mommy, sorry, mommy said you could totally backfire as a love triangle though. Could totally backfire as a love triangle. How so? How do you backfire? Only girls say no. I might watch that cute and wholesome romance or my shit. This one? It looks cute, but like I always feel conflicted when there's like 2 love interests. And I was like, dude, like just no. It gives me Love Island vibes where they're like, oh, I love both of you at the same time. They're like, we'll pick one. They're like, oh, my heart isn't turmoil. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I've seen too many salaryman ones. Let me just check something real quick. Because if I see my man's name on any of the entries, I might be inclined to change my mind. I just forget his name sometimes. I know him as Leona's VA, and he's just Leona in my eyes, but it's not his name. Oh, honey, what's your name? People. Okay, Umehara Yuichiro? That's his name. Yes, that's my man. Okay, that's my man. Yeah. So if you guys see Umehara anywhere, Yuichiro, like, I'll probably watch it. Maybe like Toradora, which might just be my wishful thinking. Isn't it that they end up with each other? Where they're trying to help? Like they have... Okay, so if you don't know what Toradora was, if I remember, it was Tora and the other guy, and they had crushes on this other 2 people, so they were kind of like working together to help them end up with the other 2 people, but then those 2 people ended up together and then they ended up together. In this case, I don't know if that's a thing. I didn't see a 4th person to be integrated into all this. Goodness me. I don't think Totoro counts as a love triangle. It's more of like a square. Yeah, they're like, yeah. But like, I just don't see a 4th person to help out. Totoro, I hate how the crushes actually liked them back and did nothing. Wait, what? The crushes? I never seen Toradora. I've only seen like episode 1 and then I stopped for a while. But wait, they actually like them back? That's crazy. What? That's dumb. Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. Kazuhiro Kitase's only hobby is sleeping. Ever since he was young, he would enter a wondrous world within his dreams and go on thrilling adventures. One day he goes on an adventure with an elf girl. He became friends within his dream world, but puts to an abrupt halt when they both get scorched with the dragon's breath. As he wakes up from his dreams, he notices a familiar figure sleeping next to him. The elf girl from his dreams. What? If I show... the video, am I gonna get a naked girl? We're probably gonna get bonked. I'm not gonna show that. Just know, in the beginning of episode 1, you're gonna get a naked elf in his bed, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I don't know. If I feel inclined, I might. So far, the season's not doing too hot. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 anime so far that I'm willing to watch. We're like almost halfway down. Alright, this one's Ishida season 2. I didn't really like episode 1 too much. I just feel like too much happened for me to give a shit. I was like, okay, that happened. Somebody died, sure. And I just kind of got over it. I'm like, okay. Let's see. Possibly the greatest alchemist in all time. Not even a hero. Takumi Iruma gets accidentally mixed in with a group of heroes chose to be summoned to another world. As compensation for the mix-up, a goddess offers him the right to choose any skill he wishes for. Hoping for a peaceful and quiet life that has nothing to do with fighting or going to battle, he chooses a seemingly boring creation skill. However, it turns out alchemy is the most powerful skill that allows him to create everything from a holy sword to flying shit. What the fuck? This cheat skill he unexpectedly acquired turns him into a wealthy merchant and makes him undefeatable in battle. A heartwarming adventure story about possibly the most powerful alchemist in another world. I am liking these 2 cat girls and this elf chick looks cool. Let me see. Let me see visuals. Let me just see if anything grabs my attention. Anime with white hair protagonists usually go well. Whether male or female. If they have white hair, usually a pretty good anime. He gets a spider baby! That's so cute. Oh, so he can like literally build anything. Aha. Oh, what is that? Huh? Okay. 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 Yeah, I kind of sold. I'm kind of sold. Just pick the power of God. I'll become a god, thank you. And you just live in life of luxury. Okay. Okay. It doesn't look overly ecchi. It looks like he's genuinely helping these people. Okay, I'm sold. I will give it 2 stars. I'm at least gonna watch episode 1 and 2 and see how this goes. But I'm pretty sold. That's a good rule of thumb. What? Oh, that the white, yeah. Usually male or female, if the protagonist has white hair, it's generally gonna be, in my opinion, I've had good luck in having a really good experience with an anime when the main character has white hair. I don't know why. It just happens. Fox waifu sold. This might be the season where you reach back for older anime. Maybe. Towards the end, the female straight up cries and admits she always loved him. And Toradora? Damn. I meant because they're dumb. What? Hold on. What happened? This is because high schoolers are fickle. Wait, that sounds weird. I meant because they're dumb. What the I think fickle would have been nicer instead of dumb. Okay. Alright, so this one, 2 stars. I'm gonna watch a few episodes. I'm living with an otaku neat kunoichi. What? Otaku kunoichi otaku neat girl is 0 romantic experience. A normal salaryman Tsukasa is attacked by a Yoma and is gallantly saved by appearance of the genius kunoichi Shizuru. However, when she's not working, she becomes otaku neat. Today, Tsukasa's house husband skills will continue to spoil Shizuru, a prescription delivered directly to you. That's so sweet. So he ends up marrying the girl that saved him. He's like, oh, I got saved by my wife. This is my wife now. You're like, okay, cool, you go, babe. Like, is he already house husband? Or like, is he just like trying to impress her? He has the plainest face. Oh my god. I'm so confused. I don't know, the animation looks a little off. What is a kunoichi? Define. A female ninja. Okay, I was right. So she's a ninja who fights monsters. Sure, okay. It's like female ninja, yeah. Those pants are glorious, I know. I am probably not gonna watch this just because I'm not 100% positive what's going on. Also, they didn't have to make him that plain. Like, I feel like they did it on purpose. They're like, oh, we can't have him too handsome because, like, have you seen other house husbands? They're hot as shit, and then they make their wife hotter. Okay, like that's how you make this work. Both house husband and housewife, like, they're meant to be hot, and then their working significant husband or wife, like their working husband or wife is supposed to be hotter. From my experience, I'm probably not gonna watch this. Okay, just no tight pants. Okay, what is it? Dr. Detect, you sold me a detective. Okay, what is this? Ameku MD Dr. Detective. In Tenikai General Hospital's general diagnostic department, patients who are deemed difficult to treat by other doctors are collected here. From mysterious of unknown illnesses to murders that even the police can't handle, genius Dr. Takayo Ameku reveals the shocking truth hidden behind these mysterious diseases. Okay, I am a slut for detective shows. I love detective shows. Yes. So probably 2 stars, because again, I don't know how this is going to play out, so for sure 2 stars. I'm going to watch a few episodes and see if I end up liking it. We'll see how it goes, but I am liking this vibe. This is very good vibe. This is giving me like old Wii game vibes, especially like the silhouette thing here. But yeah, probably go watch it. I just noticed this about, like, you're going through the shows from right to left like in a manga, and you're a what for detectives? Nothing. Any whoosies. Oh guys, that why I like Date so much. Damn. Anyways, any whoosies. Even given the worthless appraiser skill, I'm actually the strongest. Okay, we'll be discussing the other appraisal skill owner from another anime, which I think they did an amazing job with. It all makes sense now. Maybe that's why I like Collar Malice so much, because you work with a private detective agency to help them get the poison collar off your neck. That makes sense. Anyways, okay, in a fantasy world where jobs are God-given from birth, heroes are born, not made, Ein's job of appraisal has put him about as far from the hero pedestal as possible. Used, abused, and eventually abandoned by his fellow adventurers, Ein decides it just isn't worth going on. Lucky for Ein, though, the end may just be the beginning, as well as a new lease on life. Turns out his worthless job may just be the key to becoming a hero after all. That's a long cast of women. Even the Demon Lord's, like, Booba is pretty impressive. Nah, I'm okay. Well, I don't even want to watch the trailer for this. I'm okay. I'm probably gonna skip this one. Alright, this one I saw the trailer for. It looks funny as shit. From bureaucrat to villainous, Dad's been reincarnated. In his previous life in modern-day Japan, he was Kenzaburo Tondabayashi, a 52-year-old civil servant, and now he's a villainous. Reborn as Grace Averne, whatever, the drill-haired villainess of an Ultimate game his daughter used to play, Kenzaburo is quite confused. From the little information he possessed, Kenzaburo knows he should be a haughty noble girl, but the disciplined older man is simply unable to act in such a manner. His calm and kind aura leads him to befriend the heroine and further endear him to the student body as a pinnacle of elegance. As he tries to keep his story on track, Kenzaburo will have to draw on his years of experience in the workforce, his perfect Japanese manners, and his family-oriented morals to fit in with the fellow kids. Okay, so this one's actually kind of funny. They didn't include it in the description. But what happens is he dies and he gets isekai'd into an otome game. He's so well-mannered and such a great guy that he is like the epitome of elegant nobility. And his daughter and wife are fully aware he's in the game. So they're kind of watching him like, oh shit. Like, oh, Tosa, like things like that. Hi, Susiseki, welcome, welcome. What is the most overrated anime you've seen? I don't know. I have to look through my anime list to tell you what was overrated or not. I have to watch that. It's so funny. He's so nice. He treats everyone like a kid. That's why. So everyone ends up loving him so much because he treats them. He's like, oh, this poor boy or poor girl. Because he's like 52. So all those like people there are like the age of his daughter, if not younger. So, and it's so cute. It reminds me of someone had commented on the YouTube comments on the Crunchyroll thing that reminds them of the MC. It was a guy and a girl and they were practicing how to do like sports MCing, and the girl was like, let's practice with my otome game and let's narrate. And then they realized that the characters can actually hear them narrating and they treat them as like the god and goddess. They're like, oh, Kami-sama, like please tell me your advice, and they're trying to save the villainess. So it's kind of like that vibe. But the dad can't hear them, I don't think. He just acts accordingly. I want to say One Piece just to start. I'm sure One Piece is great. I haven't gotten into. Okay, never mind. One Piece. And that's it, because I've only seen like episode 1 and 2, and I tried like 3-4 times to watch One Piece. I was locked in a car for 8 hours on a road trip trying to watch One Piece. I figured, okay, like surely I can like sit down and watch it. I was locked in a car. I was locked in on the road. Credit to it's officially New Year's over here. Oh, is it? No? I mean, it's 12:30. I mean, it's the 30th today for me, so we're not New Year's Eve till tomorrow. Okay, but yeah. 5 stars, definitely gonna watch that. Alright, I left my A-rank party to help my former student. Oh, I can't click it. Help my former student reach dungeon depths. Who's your former student? What is this? Okay. Who's your former student? Okay, I'm assuming he's an A rank in my country. Oh, okay. Student or student? Oh, they all look so cute. I hate it when adventure anime show food because I get hungry and I'm like, oh, come on. I want food. That's so cute. Pretty. I don't know if this one stands out from other ones. It just looks like they venture into a dungeon, but I don't see like any major stuff happening. I might not watch it. Students, he taught. Oh, students. Oh, okay. I can't do it anymore. Yuke Feldio, a red mage, just left his venture A rank party after being mistreated as a handyman and ridiculed for 5 years. He finally snapped. So began his desolate, unemployed life. Or so he thought. Through a stroke of luck, Yuke is welcomed into an all-female adventure. Did we really have to include this in the description? Adventure comprised of his former students. As they defeat dungeons one after another, Yuke's true strength is gradually revealed. As it turns out, this red mage wields extraordinary magic and skills. Now I'm okay. What is this? What? How to be admit? Wait, what character designs just repeat? Right, they look cute. They look really generic. Was there something about the designs? Why are you saying Naruto? I haven't watched Naruto, so you can say it if you want. I haven't seen it personally. What's a guy when his life suddenly changes while innocently enjoying a nice cold drink after work? I mean, really changes. This middle-aged commoner now finds himself in the body of Liam Hamilton. Cue Alexander Hamilton songs. The young son of a noble house teetering on the brink of collapse between his fervidly desperate father and his utterly apathetic brothers. The only bright side to his new situation is that Liam can finally try learning magic while he's always wanted. Little does he know his hobby of choice may be about to turn his life upside down yet again. Will Liam be able to master the craft of magic, and will he be enough to save him from the shadow looming over his family? Is he like 10 and he has like a bunch of big breasted women after him? Is that what this is? Okay. First time I've seen character with that kind of hairstyle and armor. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Elves, we got very strange coin. Got some fairies. A lot of elves. Got a cute dragon. Got some wind spirits. Got a cat girl. They're in a dungeon. Got a dragon. Okay. Uh-huh. I don't know. It doesn't look anything special. It just looks very generic. The cat girl's cute though. I really like her. I don't know. Mm, no, it seems very generic to me. I don't know, like some again, there's certain tropes I really like and I'm only gonna sit down for them, but some of them I would appreciate if something interesting happened, you know? Cause not gonna lie, the action movie, it looks kinda ass. Yeah, someone's Skeledirge just walked in. Sombrero! Dulce, is that you? That's what I named mine with Dulce. It's like the Genelos are bad. Not that I would know about that though. Oh, okay. So you don't speak from experience. I see. I see. Medalist. Becoming an ice dancer was not what Tsukasa Akiraji had aimed for when he decided to take on the figure skating world. However, is where he ended up, as he had started too late to follow his true solo skating dreams. For years he was content with being a shell of his former ambitions, as until he met a little girl in whom he saw himself. Inori Yuitsuka, there we go. Fifth grader so desperate to skate, she practiced in secret, had visited Tsukasa's rink with her mother, asked for lessons. She was branded as useless by everyone around her, but told it was too late for her to begin, and that catching up to other skaters are impossible. With a newfound conviction, unwillingness to let another passionate skater go down the same road as him, Tsukasa takes on the responsibility of coaching her and process to make Inori a medalist. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, let's see if Digimon. Wait! He looks like the kid from Digimon. The oh god, what's his name? The blood guy. Do you guys remember? Frame per movement, or instruments too. It is always easier, and I think people appreciate that more if you just 3D animated. So at least you're somewhat close to the movements versus like just trying to do blobs. You know. I do have a movie called I Need You to Be as in sync as incestuous. What the fuck? Was it that Will Ferrell movie? If and when you ever watch a recent H by chance, I swear the animation stuck in the mid-20s. Oh, okay. I don't know sports in general. An anime series, like, forgettable for me. The anime sports I had, forget it's Haikyuu and Inazuma 11 Go. I've never seen 11 Go. I have seen Haikyuu. I got bored. Just seemed like CGI and anime has improved since I last watched. Yes, yeah. I'm always grateful when a idol anime transitions from animated to 3D. I'm like, good, thank God you had the budget for that. Okay. I'm gonna give it 2 stars, so I'm gonna give it an episode or 2, and if it's like, if I like it, might watch it. If not, then probably not. Okay. Oh, are we almost? Ooh, it's having trouble loading. Okay, so we're almost at the end. That's concerning. I still haven't found that many anime. Why'd you stop loading? Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you. How sweet. For idol anime, what the best is Love Live or Live, whatever that is. If it's the best, you should know its name. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't watched any of the girl idol anime. I'm still like really into my guy idol anime, but I really like the ones with all the dark backstory. I just think those are more interesting. Light season, huh? Little bit. I mean, for me, it is. Let's see, because this one I'm gonna watch an episode. That one I'm gonna watch an episode. For sure, I'm watching that one. That one I'm gonna watch an episode. Why is this not loading as fast? Watching those. Yeah, it's kind of light. Not that much. Well, it's good, because then I could probably catch up on other stuff. Anyway, falling in love with you. Oh, is this a reverse harem? It is. I think it is. Oh, I don't know. Mizuha's 17th birthday is the pits. Her parents totally forgot, and the senpai she likes is interested in her, but when her longtime childhood friend asks her out, Mizuha has to sort out what this change in relationship could mean, and her feelings may not be the only ones changing. So, like, 16 candles, but instead of ending up with best friend, she ends up with... Instead of ending up with her crush, she ends up with her best friend. Oh, okay, sure. Let's just see this. There it is, the obligatory reverse harem. Alien Stage is just depressing for fans, at least. That's true. Alien Stage has all the depressing things that you need in an idol thing. I love the songs, though. They're so good. Hearing you talk about how dark the backstories are in guy idol anime blew my mind. Dude, I was telling my friend yesterday, he's like, Tonya, what the fuck are you playing? Because he thought I was, like, playing a particular game. He's like, what are you playing? I was like, oh, I was playing Twisted, because it has, like, there's, like, a PE one where they're, like, on flying brooms, and they blow the whistle, because they're at PE class. So I was like, no, I'm gonna play Ensemble Stars, and I'm playing it. He's like, oh, what's that? I was like, oh, it's an idol game. And I was telling him, like, yeah, and this and that and this backstory and this cult and this guy almost died and this guy was being into a coma and then his brother took over, you know, like all that stuff. And he's just sitting there, like, he had to put his pencil down. He just looked at me in horror, like, what the fuck? Don't even get me started on the other ones. But yeah, Idol 7's pretty extreme. I didn't even want to dive into Utopri. I'm sure there's some stuff they did not flesh out there that they'll probably flesh out later. Anyway, so we're gonna watch this. Sorry, I didn't mean to have so many feet on your screen. Wait. Oh no, is this a flashback anime? Tony, is your type guys with traumatic backstories? No, actually, I appreciate it when my favorite characters don't have traumatic backstories. I prefer it that way, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Honestly, I just like certain characters because of their characteristics or an aesthetic look. If they have a backstory like that, that's just on them. That sounds so horrible. Wait, do not tell anything at Ain't just reminds you if you lose to another idol. Oh, no, it's okay. I already told chat about Alien Stage, I think. If not, I'll tell you guys later, but no spoilers. I'm caught up on Alien Stage. Okay, I think this did you see that she's older here? Is this oh, I remember my youth. And I God. All right, let me just see real quick what kind of reverse harem I should be expecting. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the childhood friend. Okay. Okay, yeah, it is a childhood friend. I'm always gonna be team childhood friend. It doesn't remember if it's a romance, if it's a reverse harem, a harem. It doesn't matter. I'm always going to be team childhood best friend. They got there first. They called dibs, okay? That's just my humble opinion. Unless a childhood friend is a dick. If not, though, then please end up together. Why are they in the pool? What? When did free become straight? No, I was kidding. Wait, yeah, kind of gives me free vibes. Okay, so that's them. Who are the other 3 guys, though? There's obviously 3 other guys in this show. Who are they? I'm a little confused. Oh, there's so many, like, pool swimming show. It's reminding me of Free, and if you've seen Free, you know how really gay that show is. They don't tell you straight up. Oh. Trying to like exit. It's not letting me exit. There we go. I don't think. Fuck! No! Why? Who are you? No, honey, no! I might have to watch it just so I can simp for that character's. I'm assuming that's the character's father. Is that your dad? He's voiced by my man. You gotta watch it now. Why is my computer running slow? Heck. Let me reset the page because it's not. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I think my computer's freezing up a little. Give it a second. It's not letting me click on anything. During 10. What does cuke mean? What does that mean? Only I'll be the only Doberman that can pull me from my hair. Nanami! No, I know I keep getting butchered names, but math already drowned my brain. You're like, math isn't mathing right now. Who's the voice actor? He voice acts Leona from Twisted Wonderland. Okay, I'm gonna watch episode 1 until he shows up. They have the same last name, so I'm assuming this character is this guy's dad. I am assuming. Damn it. I wasn't gonna watch it. Like, maybe I'll watch an episode just to see. Okay, bogus skill fruit master. About that time I became. My god, why is this thing like not letting me click on anything? Just took so much real estate in your PC that slowed down. You have a dysfunctional family, you almost died. What? Almost died as he licks Liz. Yeah, that's how the episode goes. I'll let you know. What is this? I love her already. Who are you? Okay. I became able to eat unlimited numbers of skill fruits that kill you. Oh, that's nice. In this world, one can gain special abilities by eating a skill fruit only once. To eat another is a certain death sentence. However, Light obtains a skill called Fruit Master, which is so he can eat multiple One Pieces. Is that what I'm understanding? Which is unsuitable for battle. He resigns himself to a life as a farmer, but by chance he eats another skill fruit. At this moment, he learns the hidden ability of Fruit Master. Why have I died? Is this some sort of new skill? And the story of a lowly farmer became the strongest by acquiring numerous. Let me see. Hold on. I see a lolly somewhere. I don't. Hold on. Okay. I already love his expressions. He's more expressive than most MCs I've seen in the last 10 years. Okay, let me show you. Oh, so he becomes like really strong. Who is this lolly? She has a twig. Do you take her with you? Does she fight or she just... Is this their daughter? Who is she? I am really liking the animation. It looks really round and cute. He just kicked that guy in the face. Okay, I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I'm gonna watch an episode and see how it goes. Cause he still looks like a regular protagonist, but like the animation at least looks a lot better than the other anime. And I'm kind of intrigued about this whole One Piece eating the fruit thing. Okay. Okay, and I'm kind of really liking that electric guy. Who voices you? It doesn't show. I'm so upset. No. No. Damn it. Well, it's okay. The other characters look really cool as shit, so. I like how they don't even. Tiger beard, flower hat, holy sister. Okay. Who are you? Are you Gigi again? No. Oh, let me see. Who have you voiced? Oh, it's that guy. Okay, he's the very flamboyant guy. Where he kind of sounds sexy, but like very flamboyant at the same time. I really like that VA. He's good. Oh, you play the Pope? I didn't catch up enough to see you play the Pope. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. He plays a particular type of character. Well, there's two sides of a character he kind of plays. Okay, so I'll definitely go watch an episode of that. Must protect. Were you hoping it'd be your man? I was, but I don't see it. I guess I'll just have to wait for the episodes to come out, and if I hear him, I'll let y'all know. Okay, what's it? Flowers and Asura. This looks interesting. Hana lives on the small island of Tonakijima with a population of 600 and loves reading to the island's children. Aww. Mizuki, the president of the school's broadcasting club, notices Hana's talent for engaging others through her storytelling and invites her to join the club. As Hana embarks on this new journey, she experiences many firsts with the broadcasting club members, deepening her love for reading even more. As a bookworm, I'm going to give this episode a try. I'm at least going to watch 1 or 2 episodes and see how this goes, because as a bookworm, I really like it. Okay, so the good stuff was at the bottom. Just kidding. Okay. I just want to see it for his dad. This one I do want to watch because the animation looks pretty decent. This one, she loves reading, and I think that's great to read to the childhood children on the island. Get them interested in reading books. What is this? Why is he holding her like that? What is going on? Okay. I don't want to read the Power Ranger one because I'm not really a fan of the Power Ranger one. I want to escape from princess lessons. Duchess Leticia Dorman has been betrothed to the Crown Prince Clark since age 7. She was once a rambunctious and free-spirited child, but the strict education she was receiving to make her a fit future princess has really put a cramp in her lifestyle. Her only hope is that the prince might someday take an interest in someone else. So when Clark shows up to a royal ball with an unknown woman at his side, Letty, overcome with delight, presuming her dreams have come true and her engagement has been broken off. She wastes no time retreating to an easygoing countryside life, but her newfound peace is cut short and the prince shows up and claims she's still his fiancée. Clark is determined to win Letty over and marry her, while Letty's turn resists his charms and escape. Who will emerge victorious in this heart-pounding battle of wills? I'm assuming this chick he shows up with is either his sister or a relative. Good job for her. Y'all, I don't care what situation you reincarnate in. If you end up being the fiance to a crown prince or a prince or whatever, run while you fucking can. Life of leisure, that doesn't exist. If you do want to indulge in a life of leisure, being the husband or wife of the crown princess, crown prince, or whatever, people will be like, you bad. You're very bad. How dare you? So run while you freaking can. Skedaddle. I mean, like, oh wait, what? As with most things, the good stuff is at the bottom. Oh wait, I meant like me being the bottom. Oh, okay. I was trying to watch any Power Ranger anime. So I'm for Loser Ranger too. I thought that one got a season 2. Did not get a season 2? I thought it did. Good job, girl. You run. The animation actually looks pretty nice. Okay. Oh no, girl looks sad. She's like, I don't want this life. You crazy. She's enjoying her life outside. Let her be on the countryside and have fun. Go fishing. Let her get a new dog. Is that the prince? Oh, he's one of those princes. He's got those eyes. He's got like those. He's like pulling her hand. Who is this? I think that might be his sister. Who's that? He's got like... I thought he'd be like a goofy prince, but he's got like that stoic kind of sleepy kind of expression. He is not letting her go. She wants to leave. You should let her leave if she wants to leave. I'm kind of liking the art style for the eyes. Those are really, really pretty. Poor girl, she wants to go. She's like, can I leave, please? Okay, I actually kind of want to watch this. This looks really cute. Hi, kitty cat. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm kind of sold. Let me see. Nope. Nope. Darn. I thought my man would be in this. I still want to watch it though. This looks pretty interesting. I'll probably give it an episode or two. Yeah, like this angle, like I don't know, he gave me like the quirky funny husband vibe, not the I'm gonna stalk you kind of vibe. Sorry, I'm late. It's all good. Actually, when the prince is in love with her sister and need you to be the patsy, are you talking about the that sounds like a lot of animes. You're like, ew, no. Incest, no. And then you run. Did you get clotheslined by that prince? I think so, yes. Okay, so... Okay. Because Bubba likes Power Ranger ones. The Red Ranger becomes an adventure in another world. Wait, that's actually kind of funny. What? In the final battle against evil exterminators, Togo Asagaki, a Power Ranger, traded his life for the Emmys. Seems like everything was over, but suddenly he found himself in another world. Becomes an adventurer, transforming to Kizuna Red, and continues to fighting to save people in trouble. Here he meets a young wizard named Irola, and his adventure in his new world begins. Let's see this boy. Won't let me exit. I think because my computer's trying to load the videos and like that's too many videos. That's not my man, that's my other man. Yes, Kenichi Suzumura. I think. Let me see if it's who I think it is. It is! Oh, sweetie pie. Let's see. Yeah. Other sweetie pie. Okay, this is like my other man. Not my... No, he's not one of my main ones, but he's like one of the ones. Oh my god, why is this taking forever to load? I think I need to reset the browser. Okay, so for sure I'm gonna watch that one. That seems pretty interesting. How many mans do you have? Oh. He's your side. Let's see. Okay, so I have Umehara Yuichiro, I have Murasa Ayumu, I have Ishida Akira, I have Mamoru Miyano, I have Yuki Kaji, I have Kyosuke Toriumi, I have Tomoaki Mayano, I have Kenjiro Suda, I have Kyoki Uchiyama. So, like, Tonia's simping. I am. Came for the Ranger, stayed for the hot win. Okay, I'm watching now. Alright, so for sure we'll probably go watch these. Okay, see, also all the good ones are at the bottom. What is this? The story of a Ecchi. Okay, thank you. A story of a middle-aged man doing whatever he wants with the power of one-click online shopping. Not the first time I've seen it. Kenichi, single man in his 40s, is transferred to another world for no apparent reason as he tries to escape a dangerous forest teemed with monsters. Here he has the power to access a huge online store. Using his There you go. Using his power to exchange goods, he founded this new world for cash and then buying modern ones off the internet. He was able to quickly create a very popular business. However, his goal is just have a slow and leisurely life. Instead of growing his business even more, he decides to settle down and live off the power of Jeff Bezos. What? Middle-order life of a middle-aged man in other world begins now. Nah, I'm probably not gonna watch it. Anyways. Tasokare Hotel. Tasokare Hotel is a hotel that engulfed with twilight all day long with no distinction between day and night. It exists as a place between life and death, where souls unable to decide whether to move on to the afterlife or return to the present world can rest their wings. The protagonist, Neko Sukahara, wanders into Tasokare Hotel without remembering who she is or why she's there. Death parade, but we're in a hotel instead of a bar? Guided by the hotel staff, she is led to her room. There should be items related to the customer's memories in the room. These might serve as clues to help customers regain their memories. While searching for a way to return to the present world and remembering who she is, she encounters a certain incident. So again, death parade, but instead of a bar, we're in a hotel. Is that my understanding? I'm assuming she helps him solve incidences. I think you just name them right at the dome. Holy shit. No, I was looking at my anime list. I didn't know them by memory. I was just kind of listing them. Okay. Probably gonna watch this one, but it kind of reminds me of Death Parade, but we're in a hotel instead. Alright, let's see. A man who was 30 years old had wanted to use magical diaxphily, and when he woke up, he was born in another world. Named Theon, he had high hopes that there would be magic in another world, but there's no magic in that world. Theon became depressed and lethargic, but an event led him to discover the existence of magic. That's right, if there's no magic, then I'll make it myself. With this in mind, Theon began researching magic from the day onwards. Eventually, though, the spread of a disease that can only be cured by magic and a chance encounter with an enemy that can only be defeated by magic, Theon became a hero who saved the world. It's a story of a simple magic fool who, while tossed about by fate, overcomes it with the power of magic and an indomitable fighting spirit, ultimately propagating magic to the people. Nah, I'm okay. I don't know. The description didn't pop out to me. I heard death and I was like, whoa, death. Kitty cat's like, yeah. No, I meant death parade. I heard about this one, but let's get okay, hold on. This thing is taking forever to load. Let me reset the browser. I think it's just loading like a bunch of the videos because it's never done that before. Yeah, I think so. I was just playing a bunch of videos and I was like, oh, crashing. Okay, let me put it back. Hold up. Change the window. Here it is. Okay, we are back. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this one I actually did kind of see the trailer for. I don't know if I want to watch it. Supposedly, allegedly, people have stated that it mainly focuses on the wizards and not really the main girl. Because when I saw the trailer, the main girl looked useless as shit. I don't know. Supposedly, it just focuses on the guy wizards and everything around them, and not really the girl. Like, apparently the romance isn't a focus. Supposedly. On a moonlit night, Akira Masaki finds herself in the magical world where wizards and humans coexist. Every year, they must face an enormous deadly moon that attacks the planet. Their only hope lies with the wizards of the sage, appointed to fight the supernatural threat, but Akira soon discovers she wasn't summoned by chance. She was chosen to lead them in battle. Again. When I saw the trailer, it gave me reverse harem vibes. Is it a reverse harem? People said no. Mainly focuses on the battle and the wizards. Do I trust YouTube comments? No. Do I trust my eyes? No. Am I gonna watch episode 1 and trust my opinion then? Probably. Because I don't know. Oh man. Harem and reverse harem have a very fine line of what I can put up with and what I don't put up with. So we're just gonna see what happens. Okay. Never trust the comments. I got you. Wait, I remember this! Do I trust my eyes? No. I'm like, I wear glasses, okay? I need prescription. I can't see shit, okay? I'm farsighted. Soraido utility. High schooler Miyami Aoba has no strength for operations and wears to graduate as merely villager A. Search of her uniqueness, she comes across a no. I hate golf. I'm sorry. I don't like golf. Sorry, not a golf person. I am skipping that description. I also can't see well. Yeah. Why is it just heads? I'll explain that right now. This is so fake. That's not even boys. I'll explain it right now. Give me a second. Okay, momentary Lily. Robotic conveyors wiped out all of life, but Renge fights to survive using her powers. With no memory, she roams the city until she meets 5 other young women, each with unique abilities. Together they make the most of their lives, cooking delicious meals between battles with mechanical monstrosities. As they uncover the secrets of their powers and past, they find strength in their friendship. Okay, I need to show you the animation for this first before I show you the Lily one. Golf hate. I'm not a golf fan. I hate golf. I don't like golf. I don't like golf. I have nothing against golf. I just don't like golf. Okay, I'll show you this one right now. Give me a second. Well, I'm gonna look at the animation for that one. Ban, vampire. Mori Ranmaru works as a live-in part-timer at a long-established public bathhouse. This guy. His true daddy is a 450-year-old vampire, seeking the ultimate taste of blood of an 18-year-old virgin. He continues to protect the virginity of 15-year-old Rihito, the only son of the bathhouse owner. However, a crisis arises as Rihito reaches puberty. He falls in love at first sight with the girl in the same class. Rihito's virginity must be protected at all costs. Love shall not be allowed. Ranmaru's desperate operation, virginity loss prevention, begins. Let me show you the trailer. If I get bonked, though, I'm gonna be cutting the segment, but I'm gonna show you guys. We could, okay. Oh well. I don't think I had, oh. Oh, I don't have an audio output for video, or like for desktop. Oh well, that's okay. The Wi-Fi been muting it. If you guys can't hear it, oh, I don't have to click the mute button now. So you're saying I could have been listening to the audio and you guys wouldn't have been none the wiser. Damn. That's funny. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to listen to it then. I meant to mute it. I muted everything so we don't get bonked, but I didn't know you guys couldn't even hear it. But yeah, I need to put the volume down because that was kind of loud. When you're writing okay, so it's as it is. This guy falls in love with this chick and he's 15 and he's waiting till he's 18 so he can drink his blood because he's never drinking the blood of an 18-year-old virgin. And so he's upset. So he's like, no, don't go and don't fall in love with her. I need you like not have the segs, you know? I need you not do the dirty with anybody. I need you to stay a virgin. And let's see. Oh, it's another guy. It's so funny. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, so we're gonna be seeing that. Well, shoot, if you guys can't. Oh, am I allowed to show that? Oh, there's. I think I'm gonna get bonked. Okay, let me see. Oh, for fuck. I already know this. Never mind. It's not worth watching. Never mind. Um, Gohan. Okay, for those that don't, so it's not a BL. No, they have it as, but it's not. He just doesn't want him to lose his virginity before 18 so he could drink his blood. That's all it is. I think one of the plans he has is he tries to confess to him, be like, "No, I love you instead," or something. But he's just trying to drink his blood. It's really funny. But yeah, no, it's not a BL. Okay, I don't think that one's worth it. So if you don't know Gohan's peaked when they made K Project. Ever since K Project, though, they haven't really had any sort of good rep since then. Like, they just haven't. Oh, it's an original, yeah. So far, ever since K Project, the rest of Gohan's original series haven't really been going well. And you can tell it's Gohan because they have a particular animation style, and I think they just reuse the same background 3D settings, which is what that opening shot was. It's the same people that made the girl that has glasses, and I could not for the life of me watch it because literally like the first 30 seconds is like, she has glasses. I love her glasses. This girl in my class has glasses and she has glasses. And I was like, dude, you resaid it like 6 fucking times. I need you to stop. The other 2 series too weren't really good. There was a cat one that they did and I kind of dropped that one just because the other ones I was watching at the time were better. What was it? But yeah, if it's Gohan's, there is a 50-50 chance it's gonna be bad. They peaked in K Project, and ever since then, they just haven't been able to get back up. Also, I think they got contracted for Tokyo Babylon, the Clamp manga series, which they also got canceled because then people found out that they were ripping designs from like musical artists and like other character designers, that they legally were not allowed to use those designs. So it ended up getting canceled because people were kind of upset, like, oh my god, you took my favorite idol's outfit and you're claiming it as like your own or something. I guess bad shows just go hand in hand with Gohan. I see what you did there. But yeah, I hear cat. I don't know why I just hear cat. I'm interested in the. Yeah, they made a adaptation of one of the cat ones. Yeah, see, so they peaked at K Project. Everything else, not really. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So this one, like, she has a giant cat that like makes her food and stuff. I haven't seen any of their other stuff, but like any new stuff they released since then, like that one, Handshakers, and the glasses one. This one was an adaptation, so it wasn't bad. And then this one, I just think the story for this was like really shit. But yeah, they peaked. Why'd you summon Lena? Oh, speaking of cat, you're gonna judge me for like, because what if I see my man again? She's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Be like, "Nothing, nothing. I'm doing nothing, Lena. What could I possibly be doing?" Yeah, I mean, she knows I fangirl, but like sometimes I fangirl like a lot. I'd be like, "Oh my god, oh my gosh," you know. But it's okay. I don't think she'll judge me that much. Where's the? Oh, hi, Lena.
Hello. What would I not be judging you for?
Nothing, nothing. Anyways, moving on.
Is she fangirling again? Let me guess. She was checking to see if that Umehara, the only guy was in the anime, wasn't she?
No.
I know you were, Antonia. You're like, ooh, I wonder what anime he's gonna be in this time. Ducky ducky. That was right. Hello, kitty cat. Who summoned me? Was it Baba? Thank you for the cookies, Baba. Thank you. She's saying you're just doing it for the paycheck now. Ooh.
Oh, Gohan's. Do you remember Gohan's?
No, Antonia, why would I remember that?
Oh, okay. Do you remember K Project?
Oh, yes! You bought an art book on eBay a while ago. You were so excited, Antonia. I think you cried when it came in the mail.
Yeah, I was crying because I really wanted the art book. But yeah, they peaked in K Project. That was it. They just could not get back up.
Why, did they make more? The K Project ones?
No, like they made other original animation.
Uh-huh.
And it just was. You remember the glasses one?
Yeah. Oh, but he's like, this girl has glasses. I love her because she has glasses. Oh, those glasses are so pretty. He said like glasses like 50 times.
Yeah, that one. Anyways, that was Gohan. She was fangirling, so I thought a dam had broke.
What? Like she was like thrashing around as she broke a dam? Is that what you mean? But yeah, is he in Adalities?
So far, I found him in one. I'm sure he's in more, but I haven't checked. All right, let's see. Farmagia Witchy Pretty Cure. Okay, I'm not watching the Pretty Cure series. I have to go soon. Okay, well, let us know when you leave so we can say bye, kitty. Thank you for joining us. Anime project based on the game of the same name. After the death of Felicidad's ruler, the despotic overlord Glaza seizes power and imposes an impressive regiment on the world's inhabitants. As Ten and his fellow his name is Ten, Farmagia friends command an army of monsters as you explore and battle across the treacherous lands of the underworld, collecting resources to take back to your farm. There you'll upgrade your skills as a Farmagia, growing more monsters to nurture and developing their new traits to aid your battle against Glaza and the Oracion 6. Not really my cup of tea. Okay, so probably not gonna watch that one. What is this? Ave. Oh, it's Bang Dream. Oh, okay. I'm also not watching the Bang Dream Idol Girl thing. No synopsis. Unite Up. I'm assuming it's another second season. Unite. You guys had a first season? What'd you even do? It's an idol anime. Okay, second season. Hard Fight. 0 years old child starring. That was very strange. Let's see. Ooh, Skate the Ova! And it was kind of like little side stories. I am looking forward to this one. I know there's a Hatsune one coming out. Let me see. Is this just a recap? I think it's just a recap. Yeah, I think it's just a recap season 1. Okay, colorful stage, the movie, Miku Who Can't Sing. At a CD store, Ichika Hoshino hears a song by Miku that she has never heard before. On the monitor, she sees Hatsune in a form she has never seen before and couldn't help say aloud, Miku? Miku is surprised at the voice. Her eyes meet Ichika's, but she disappeared shortly after. Later, after a life returns on the street, the Miku that Ichika saw before appears on her smartphone. Miku looks sad and downcast. When Ichika quietly asks Miku about her story, she tells Ichika that there are people whom she wants to deliver her songs, but no matter how much she sings, her songs are not reaching them. Miku, who saw Ichika singing to the hearts of many people at her live performance, thought that if she learns more about Ichika, she can do the same, and came to Ichika. Ichika smiles at Miku and says, "If it's alright with me." New story of Hatsune and the Boys and Girls begins. Okay, I might watch that one. Rosa Versailles, the movie!
Didn't they make an animated series for Rosa Versailles?
I don't know. The only time I heard of Rosa Versailles was like that one Korean webcomic where she made a fanfic about Rosa Versailles and like some weird CEO threatened to like unalive her because she wasn't falling into like the system's paragrams of like love. And she's like, "Wait, you know that fanfic you like reading?" He's like, "Yes." She's like, "I'm the author." And he's like, "No way." So he said, "All right, I'll keep you alive if you keep writing that fanfic." And she's like, "Deal." So she's been alive for like the next 10 years because she's been writing the fanfic. Make a Girl. What in the Pinocchio is this? Taking places in the near future, Akira Mizutame, a brilliant young scientist, develops SALT, a robot that assists people in their daily lives, finds himself at a dead end after a series of failed inventions. When a friend suggests he could power up his personal life by creating a girlfriend, he develops an artificial partner, Number Zero, who quite literally becomes his girlfriend. Torn between her program emotions and her own evolving feelings, Number Zero faces an emotional conflict. Will love lost between her and Akira, who is unused to connecting with others? Interesting, interesting. Is that him? That dude? Looks 3D animated. Let's see. VA. Never heard this VA. Does he not show his eye? Does he just have the goggles? Oh. Okay. Oh. That was good music. Oh, we do see his eyes. Okay. Who's your VA? You sound so familiar. Shun. Oh, okay. 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 Interesting. Interesting. This movie looks good. I might watch it. The 3D animation is the
Jesus, Antonia! My ears! You almost busted an eardrum! Oh my god, why did you scream? Oh. I see why you scream now. But please do not scream in my ear next time. Oh my gosh. Owie. Owie, that hurt, Antonia.
Sorry, I just freaked out. We can't hear the music, but I'm sure it was good. Oh yeah, no, you guys weren't supposed to listen to the music. I was just jamming out because I was like, yeah. All right, my ear. If you guys have not seen the original Mononoke, please go watch it. Go watch it.
Yeah!
Oh, we get head pats. Thank you for the head pat. A head pat. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Oh, was that head pat for Lena or for me?
Pie for me. Hand it over, Antonia. Thank you.
There you go. You get head pats, Lena. Head pat, head pat. Yeah, okay, so for those that don't know, who's the VA for this? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so when I had first seen that they were remaking Mononoke, I was kind of upset because they made him a little younger, and I really, really wanted an older one, like the original, where he's like this older wise man. And I really, really want him to be voiced by Ishida Akira, just because I feel like he has such that Ishida Akira vibes. But he was not. But you know what? I am really liking it. A lot of the older fans head pats both ways. Oh, okay. I've only seen like one of the spin-offs for the guy kidnapped princess. Super sad, but super good. I saw the whole series, I think one of the movies. No, I gotta go. Okay, bye, kitty cat. See you next time. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, kitty cat.
Bye-bye. How was it? How was it? Oh, you gotta do redeem, head pat. Oh my god. Just... my gosh. What was it? So yeah, a lot of fans, like I always see people retweet the artwork and stuff. A lot of fans really like the new and the old. They've done so much fan art of the new and the old interacting, and it's just really nice and wholesome. So lots of people really like the new one, and they miss the old one. Right. So, no fucking way. Movie what? We're getting a movie? What? That's crazy. Oh, we're getting a movie in this one too. Okay, I'm so confused about this lore. I kind of gave up. Oh my god, we're getting a movie. What? Okay, this is like the original cast. Did I miss something? I don't reckon. No, no, no. Original cast, original bad guys. I don't remember any of these. Well, this guy and these four are part of the original cast, and then these are the original bad guys. I don't recognize any of these people on the side though. Did I miss something? I feel like I missed. This was also not like a legit magical boy anime. It's just like really bizarre. Did I watch this? I just sworn I watched these. What? Why is it giving me an ad? I don't think I saw this one. I didn't even know you guys. Oh, okay, see, I watched season 1 and 2 of the first one. No, I didn't. I didn't watch this one. I'm sorry, no. I watched these two. I watched this one. It's from a light novel? Really? Okay, so this is season 2. And that's season 1. Okay, I saw season 1 and 2, and then that was it. I hadn't watched anything else since. There's more? What? That's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm not caught up, so I'm not gonna watch it. That's funny. Okay. Let's see. Kaiju 8, Hoshina's... Is that my man? This is my man. That's my other man. That's just the character, though.
Oh yes, I remember. Antonia loves that guy. She read volume 1 to 3 the manga, and then when she's watching the show, she's like, "Yeah, it's Hoshina! Go, buddy, go! Kick the monster's ass!" She was so excited to see him move.
It was a very exhilarating experience. Oh my goodness, he has a day off. Definitely gonna watch that one. And we're at the bottom! Nice! Okay, so that's the new season. I say there wasn't a lot, but there's actually quite a bit. So the ones for sure I'm watching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So those 10 I'm for sure gonna watch. I'm pretty sure whatever I saw in the trailer is what I'm gonna get. Everything else I got a 2-star. I'm gonna give it an episode 1 try, and if I end up not liking it, I will not continue it. They gave you an ad for earplugs, and so I heard you screaming. The computer's like, stop, in my misery. Off to bed now. All right, bye, Ty. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Bye bye. They might not like direction of the artwork from Mononoke. No. Well, no. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the artwork to me still looks the same. Like, it doesn't look any different. What is it? Yeah, it doesn't look any different from the anime. Maybe it's a little faster, but it doesn't look any different from the previous one. It pretty much looks the same. The only thing I just didn't like was they made him a little younger. Made him seem like a wise teenager instead of like a wide, older medicine man. But hey, I was fine with it. I was like, you go, buddy, you go. I mean, the more that I've watched these past 5 or so years, it's a lot to me. 10? Oh. Usually I watch more, but like 10's a pretty solid number. Okay, so I'll be going over the ones I did watch. If I didn't watch it, I will not be giving any thoughts on it. Did not watch. Didn't watch, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh dear. No. Yes. No, no, yes. No, 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 no. No. No, yes. 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 Huh. I didn't watch that much. Yes. Yes, I saw part 1. Yes. Okay, that was it. That was... So I actually didn't watch a lot this season, now that I'm looking at it. I was like, huh. Okay, I mean, I thought you might have liked the more abstract art direction of Mononoke. Isn't it not the same? I don't know, the animation looked the same to me. I think because I haven't seen the first one in a while. It's been a couple years. Okay. So, Dan. When I don't know where I read this from, but I found out the manga artist, what happened was they had several drafts of different manga they wanted to get published. Every time they went to go get it approved by an editor, they all got rejected. So they started working together with a mangaka artist that they were working with at the time. They say, you know what, that's fine. Let's just think of something, you know, like just write when you want to write. So the manga artists inspired just kind of wrote whatever, and they kind of had like this rough draft, not really a rough, just a premise. Like, what if this, and this, and just some sketches, you know, well, not even a full proposal, not a full draft, nothing, just like a concept. So they took that concept to the editor, and the editor's like, you know what, that slaps, you should go with that. And so he's just been doing whatever he wants with his manga, and it's been working awesome. Spoiler alert, that's Momo's grandma. She's very hot. How do you pronounce Princess Mononoke? Is it Princess Mononoke or Mononoke? Need to watch Dandadan. It's very good. Very good. I feel like this didn't even summarize it. So this made it seem wholesome and cute. It is, but like, so what happens is he's into the occult and he's into aliens and shit, and she's into the occult. She's like, ghosts are real. He's like, no, they're not. Aliens are real. She's like, no, they're not. So they get into this fight, and she's like, okay, you go to this haunted tunnel while I go to this building that has aliens. Spoiler alert, they get attacked by aliens and ghosts. So it starts this whole journey of trying to get his balls back.
Like, what do you mean balls? Like a basketball?
No, like his balls.
Like his huevos? Like his balls?
Yes, like his manhood.
Oh, his nuts.
Yeah. Except they're in the form of a golden ball.
Oh, okay, so he has to get his balls back.
Yeah. His nuts back.
I guess you don't need to go pee. Do you? Audience, do you need your balls to go pee?
Why would you ask?
Just out of curiosity. Because, like, if they're stolen, how does he go rescue?
I mean, he still has his his pole, you know, he has a stick, but like his balls are missing. So they're trying to look for his balls. And there's all these aliens and ghosts trying to attack them, and they gain a bunch of allies. It's so bizarre. I can see how the editor saw this and was like, you know what, go for it, my man, go for it. And you know what, good call on the editor, and a good call for the manga artist, because I'm so glad after so many rejections they finally got one that the editor's like, yeah, go for it, and he's doing great. If you stored in a different ball. Oh, okay. Lena, did you hear that?
On the balls, right? The gallbladder where every pee is stored. Yeah, that.
Are we gonna get bonked for talking about urine? I hope not. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. There's so many plot twists and like shit going down, and I felt like I was getting surprised every single episode. There was a plot twist about one of the characters, like a development that I accidentally got spoiled because of fan art, and I was like, damn it. But yeah, it was pretty good. I do recommend. I love it so much. It's so funny. My friend's actually getting a tattoo of this character right here, the little cat. I don't want to spoil it just because I feel like it's still like gaining popularity and I want more people to watch it. So do watch it. It's really good. Okay, what else? I watched this one. Just gotta change the stream genre to educational. I got you. Just kidding. Alright, so I did watch this one. If you don't know, he's voice acted by Ishida Akira. He's like Umahara is like, you know, like he just makes bad sound good. Ishida Akira is just like the ultimate Gigi and daddy that you want to hear in your ear kind of thing. Like if he did ASMR, y'all would be toast. But yeah, he takes on a different personality in this case, which is like a crazy fighting Yakuza young master manipulative kind of dude. He usually does like the very calm and elegant kind of very more feminine kind of male anime characters, but this time he does like the big scary yakuza guy that'll beat the shit out of you kind of thing. And then this girl, she is the granddaughter of another yakuza gang in Okinawa. Not Okinawa. I can't remember. Osaka. There you go. Okay, Osaka. In Osaka. I think we'll be fine, but I don't know about you. If he had ASMR, I would just faint.
Antonia always gets really excited when she hears Ishida. She'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that is so cute!" Like when I tell you, when the robot started talking in Honkai Star Rail, she would not stop talking. She's like, Dina, I think that's Ishida Akira. I think that's my man. I'm gonna ask on Twitter. Dina, no one's responding. I think that's him. Dina, I'm pretty sure that's him. I'm like, okay, Antonia, let's just calm down. Just take a deep breath. Maybe it is him.
Oh, that actually got confirmed. So I saw a Japanese artist that like did fan art of like the cute little chibi Luoka from Honkai Star Rail and Shush, and it was like, oh, in the train he's Shush, but out of the train he's Luoka, and I was like, I knew it's my man. I knew that was him. So now I get to hear him on the train. I have Luocha. I have him on my team. I just hearing him at the bar tell me hilarious dad jokes was just something I didn't know he needed. Anyways, so you're kind of understanding that there's this whole conspiracy going on. For some reason, her grandfather asked this guy, that's the grandfather, to take care of her. You don't know why. You don't know what's going on. Not even her childhood best friend knows what's going on. His name's Shoma. He's also a scary yakuza guy with the bike. And so from my understanding of their relationship is that he's kind of batshit crazy and she's the only one that can keep a tight collar on him so he doesn't go beyond batshit crazy. But also she's not so weak that she's just gonna let people bully her. She's gotten punched in the face twice and is hit back. She lost a tooth. Okay. She was willing to sell her kidney. You end up finding out she didn't sell her. I mean, she thought she did, but then the person who like helped her get the surgery, he's like, hey, you didn't take her kidney, did you? And her cousin's like, no, I didn't. She's a nice lady. She's like, no, I just took her blood. He's like, why would you take her blood? She's like, because I wasn't about to take my cute cousin's kidney. Like, you're fucking crazy. I might actually exist. I know some female bees who've done ASMR works for anime. Damn. Did you find anything? Did you, like, are you like, did you look for it? Did you find some? I know some. You say you know. Do you have any favorite? It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to expose yourself. I know Vulgar Ovid, he had mentioned a name. He's like, oh, I wonder why it sounds familiar. It reminds you of so and so. And you end up like look at the name and you're like, isn't that the famous like corn star? This famous Japanese corn star, and they're like, how do you know that name? But yeah, she kind of goes batshit crazy too, and I mean, she will beat you up. Cause that's what I kind of like about the show is that yes, she's kind of weak when it comes to physical things, but she's very smart. And if not a little reckless, but she's still smart enough to the point that she knows how to get out of a situation, and she will beat the crap out of you. She even tells one of the bad guys at the end, like, hey, why'd you bring your shit like here in Osaka? Like, was there a need to bring your crap here? Because if you're in my territory, you should know you're not gonna make it out alive. She was gonna kill him. And like, it's crazy. Okay, like they're just made for each other. It's really cute. Like, this isn't meant to be a wholesome relationship. This is just kind of like two crazy people in the Yakuza world moving forward in their own crazy way. But yeah, I really like this. This was fun. Fun to watch. Okay, what else did I watch? This one was really funny. So Demon Lord 2099. So this guy, he's a Demon Lord from 500 years ago or something, and he died. The hero Graham killed him, and he ends up waking up because one of the people that he had like 6 guard servant people that were like the dark six peers or something. She's one of them, Machina. So she wakes him up with like the ritual thing. And he's like, well, I gotta survive in this world. run by like these high-tech familia things, which is like a supercomputer in your head, who was created by one of the other 6 dark peers who betrayed him. He's like, oh no, I want to murder you one day and become my own demon lord. Anyways, he murders him back later. Later on in the episode, my man shows up, Umehara. Umehara-san shows up as a secretary to like the goblin that runs Electric City. But I got so excited when he's like, oh wait, we have to check for security. And I was like, that's my man, he can check me any day. Anyways, plays a very hot elf secretary with nice sunglasses. Anyways, so yeah, his name is Veltel Velvet Velsvolt. And so he ends up becoming a streamer, like a VTuber. Not a VTuber, but like he's a demon lord, and that's kind of his angle when he streams. He's like, I'm the demon lord, blah 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 blah, and we're gonna be playing this game today. And that's the way he acts. So it's like kind of this is the anime that had one of the Hololive VTubers from JP like make an appearance. People are like, is that a VTuber? What? But yeah, through streaming and gaining 3 million subscribers, he starts to slowly get his demon lord powers back, because like a lot of his power derives from worship and people knowing about him. And so that's kind of nice. Another point I wanted to bring up from something funny I noticed. So I finished okay, that took out another bullet. I finished what did I finish? I finished this one, I think yesterday or something. When she was discussing with her friend, she's a regular human. These people are all immortals. She's a hacker. So she's discussing with her friend, like, oh yeah, from the Dark 6 peers, one of the younger ones was May. And I kind of miss her. And as she's having this discussion, I swear to goodness, I noticed in the background, there's like a nun with a blindfold walking in the back. And I was like, is that May? Like, is that supposed to be her? And then it's revealed later at the end, because apparently May got kidnapped by an organization and brainwashed. So Makina's fighting her and she's like, oh my god, May, it's you. And I fucking called it. I was like, I fucking knew it. Like, I think it was just supposed to be subtle that she was in the background, but I thought, no freaking way are you gonna animate somebody that detailed with that kind of clothes for a background character. There's just no way. Because like with the because I kind of went back and I was looking at the other background characters and none of them had any details. They were just like regular 3D NPCs. I was like, oh, she's gonna be important later.
Sometimes YouTube's even for your own good, Antonia. You're supposed to be surprised.
I was surprised.
No, you weren't. You predicted it right away. You're like, oh, I think that's her. That's a good job, Antonia. You spoiled it.
Well, no, at least I spoiled it like through observation, not through like fan art or anything. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, this one. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but then as I was sobbing over his father's death, I was like, you know what, this anime's pretty good. Also, his wife is like super strong. He gets married to her as soon as he gets back from war. I think he's like 15 or something. He's a young kid. And his skill, he has an appraisal skill. So what he does with the appraisal skill is he brings people with like really high stats, like skills like for magic or swordsmanship or leadership. He brings them into his retinue, or he like pays them to help him out with like jobs, but they end up serving him as his retainers. So all these people become his retainers. And the reason he has all these powerful retainers is because he wants to make life in his domain better. And to do that, he knows he needs to have like a really good team of people to help him out, to make sure they stay out of war, to not get others in trouble with other domains and all that. And season 2 is mainly just about the war. I can tell it might have been a little choppy here and there, but I didn't mind. I really like this kind of protagonist because he knows he's not like number one. He knows that like he can't be selfish or any of that. And he knows all that. And he always, every time something good happens, he gives credit to his retainers. He's like, you know, I wouldn't have been able to make this decision or been able to do any of this without any of these people by my side, without my family. So like they deserve the credit, you know. And he's not doing it alone because he's like not, he has a very passionate heart, but his stats themselves aren't that amazing as everybody else. Even his wife's political stats are like top notch. She's like his age too. They're like both 14 or something. And so I think I just really like how humble this main character is versus like other main characters that, like, I don't know, they just don't rub me the wrong way, you know. They just give me, they don't give me good vibes where it's like, oh, the people around me deserve credit and like we all work together, versus like some protagonists that are like, oh, I'm like super powerful, or like the people around them are kind of useless. You know, in this case it's kind of an opposite, where he's acknowledging and kind of encouraging everyone to pursue their skills and talents and making an overall good situation, whereas like other protagonists like have people that aren't as good. Like the protagonist is always the best, you know. In this case everyone's good, you know. So I really like this one. It was a good ending. Had a wedding. It was really cute. I was kind of crying. They had the wedding in front of his dad's gravestone so he can watch the wedding, and I was crying. I was like, oh my god. This one kind of freaked me out a little. Because, like, they have a really intense kiss scene when she's, like, 6. And I was just like, that's weird. And the animation, I think, just kind of let me down a few times that I just didn't want to keep up. I had more fun reading the manga, because as she gets older, she, like, loses her eye to give to her mentor, and she's, like, a bitch-ass boss. I'm like, damn. And I just feel like the pacing and the animation just wasn't up to par. I was like, no, it's okay. I'd rather just read the manga later. This one was also weird, but it's kind of bizarre. Okay, so she's like 11. That's his wife. So the reason he needs a young wife is because there's this goddess from the country they're from 2 different countries. He's from the Rave country and she's from Kratos. Kratos is the home of the goddess who wants to marry the dragon emperor, so she keeps possessing the body of girls 14 or older to kill him. So he needed like a bride young enough to like help him destroy the sword spear thing, but also because he's pretty sure he's gonna die in like 2 to 3 years or something. I can't remember. And so what happened was she's like much older before she dies. How old is the guy? He's 19. But he acts like he's also like 10. He's very childish most of the time, and he has a weak heart. Not like literal physical, but I mean like emotional. Like if anyone shows him kindness, he just kind of like culls over on the couch and cries. So she was a military general when she died, and she wakes up and she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna marry my fiance in Kratos, because when you find out her fiance, Gerardal, whatever the fuck his name is, he's in love with his sister, like biological sister. I'm not justifying anything going on. I was just explaining what the fuck happened. I was like, huh? I was really intrigued to continue, because even as a 10-year-old, she was able to pick up battleships and throw them back to her kingdom. Like, that was, I was like, how strong is this girl? Like, damn, I kind of want her to kick people's ass, you know? We're gonna have a few favorites. Oh yeah, I've seen that. What? For real, I thought the Saintess wiped the memory with that book. I was so mad. Like, you morons gave her the instruction manual of her powers. Which one? This one? Going with that show. Okay, yeah. So what happened is her fiance proposes to her. He's the prince. I think he's like 18 or something, the blonde dude. He proposes to her when she's like 10. He's like, be my fiance. And so she's gonna marry him later, and she becomes a military general, and she's like, okay, this is getting out of hand. Why are we having this war? Like, I don't want there to be fighting. She's very much like, she will fight, but she wants to prevent as little death as possible. And so he's like, oh man, you're not useful anymore. Her ex-fiance, the blonde guy. And he's like, I wanted to marry you because I thought you would like you'd have like we would have great children that my sister could raise. Oh, no. He said, I want to marry you because I'm pretty sure the child me and my sister would have would what? Would be in your better care in your hands or something.
What the fight?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. So she's like, yeah, no. So she like tries to fight him back, and he throws like the goddess spear, because the goddess can't have a body in that world, so she like inhabits a spear. And when he threw the spear, it stabbed her in the chest, and the goddess like turned back time for some reason. You still don't know the ultimate reason why the goddess turned back time for her. And so she's like, yeah, screw that, I'm gonna go. So she's like, I'm gonna devote my life to the person I just grabbed the coat of. She turns around, she's like, oh shit. So she grabbed his coat, said she was gonna be his bride. She ends up becoming the dragon consort because she has so much magic that she can see the dragon god. So nobody else can see this except him and her. So they can't see the little dragon god. The dude's a freak. Yeah, her ex-fiance's a freak as shit. Like, apparently you find out at the end of season 1, her ex-fiance's sister, the princess of Kratos, the kingdom she hails from, I think she's either the reincarnation or she's possessed by the goddess of Kratos, who is trying to marry him. Because the goddess gained her powers at 14. I think she was like a saintess and then became a goddess. And then she wanted to marry the dragon emperor, but the dragon emperor didn't love her. And then so he like went to a different kingdom and she stayed in hers. And she's been trying to kill him for like hundreds of years. And so that's why when the dragon emperor takes on a wife, they need to take on a wife under the age of 14. Because if they're over the age of 14, the goddess will show up and like kill everybody around him. Because that's kind of what she's been doing. The goddess has just been murdering people. And then the sister's crazy as shit too. So she finds out, oh, the sister's been the mastermind this whole time. Crazy bitch. I need to kill her later. And yeah, so she reunites with all of her old guards, people who actually defected from the Dragon Kingdom to go to Kratos. So she's like, oh my god, all the guard people I knew, they're alive. They're not dead from the time of war. And yeah, it's just kind of bizarre. It's still really weird. I don't know if I'm gonna watch season 2. I was just kind of intrigued that this 10-year-old kind of beat the shit out of everybody. I was like, oh, you beat that up. Oh, you punched that dragon. Oh, you defeated 50 guards by yourself. Oh, you just threw all those battleship armadas. Oh, you just scared away like 10 dragons. Yeah, she's really strong. She's like really insanely strong. And the animation was okay. It kept up, and like this one, I heard it's, I don't know, I couldn't, like, a lot of the times when there's a show I want to watch and the animation just isn't good, I'm just not gonna watch it. I can't force myself just to do that. Nina and the Starry Bride. How many more is left? 3. Okay, there's just 3 left. Okay. Nina and the Starry Bride. He's also voiced by a voice actor I really like. So gotta this girl was an orphan whose parents died by disease, and she had 2 other like beggar kid friends, and the oldest brother, because there's 2 brothers, the oldest brother had a little brother, and the little brother died, so the older brother sold her out to this prince of the kingdom, which is Fortuna? Yeah. Apparently the princess of Fortuna, the princess of the kingdom of Fort, she had magical blue eyes. Supposedly, from the kingdom of Fort, long ago, a lady from a tribe, a blue-eye, astral, whatever, fell in love and married a dude, and they created a kingdom of Fort. And so every time they have a princess born with blue eyes, she has to get sent to the astral villa where she gets trained to become a priestess. What happened was they're having a Fort is fighting against the kingdom Galgada. Hope I said that correctly. And so in trying to create peace, they said, let's marry the princess and your crown prince of Galgada, and we can have peace. That was a lie. Anyways, so they're like, shit, well, let's bring the princess back. They brought the princess back. Her carriage crashes. She dies. Well, shit, now we need a princess. So he finds a beggar girl that had blue eyes, which is Nina. And so he's like, okay, we'll take her and pretend her as a princess. And so they send her, well, no, they fall in love. They end up falling in love. And then she ends up finding out that he's actually not the real prince of Fort. He's a real prince, not him though. Apparently the king, so the king's an asshole of Fort. He actually killed his son. The son was like, oh my god, father, look at this toy I got. And he's like, get away from me, kid. He kicks him and the son hits his head on the corner of a table and he dies. He's like, shit, killed the kid. So they had to go find a beggar kid, which is this guy. He's like, you're the prince now, and then when you're no longer useful, we're gonna murder you. And he's like, okay, cool. He's the real prince though. He's like the king's actual son. He's like a little baby, so funny. So these two fall in love, and people, the old king is like, I didn't want to give it to my son, but like I was kind of getting old, and I just, I left it fate. But the old king really likes this guy. He's like, you should have became king. Should kill the kid. Yeah, pretty much. That was literally what happened.
Oh no, yeah, Antonia showed me the scene. I was like, what? He was so uncaring. He's just like, ugh, damn it, I can't believe he died because they pushed him. That's so dumb. Hey, guard, go get another kid that looks like my kid, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's exactly what happened. It was exactly like, the king's an asshole. So the former king tells her, like, hey, I know you're a fake, just to let you know, if you don't go through with the wedding, or like you have a lot of power right now as a princess to like dictate if we go to war or not. If you go to Galgada as the princess to marry, you can protect him. Like, I'll make sure my bodyguards protect him if you go. She's like, okay, that's fine. So she leaves. He was like, no, I have a plan to save us. She's like, no, babe, I love you. Bye. So she leaves. They're like young teenagers too. I don't know how she is. She seemed really young, like a kid, but like I'm not positive. I don't know. They make her seem older later, but I'm pretty sure not that much time has passed. So she goes to Galgada. She meets this guy who apparently his mom was like one of the many concubines of the prince or something, or the empress or whatever. And apparently she was from a temple, and so the king married her. They had this kid, but then she died of illness and they didn't know she had a kid. So some weird dude from the temple raises the kid in like some cult mentality. He's like, oh my gosh. And he like kept the kid's hair. I don't know if anything else happened to him. I just know he was drilled Bible verses and stuff, and he was starved a lot. But apparently that weird priest guy was in love with his mom, and just like, yeah, it was kind of weird. Anyway, so the guards get him. They're like, okay, well, we found the emperor's kid. We're gonna go back now. And the priest guy like jumps off the building, and there's like blood everywhere. And he was totally unfazed. So he ends up becoming like an awesome military general. Very uncaring. And then he meets Nina, and so they end up bonding. And these two are in love with her, and she's kind of has conflicting feelings because she's both in love with them. The beginning of this anime starts off with her chained, and she's facing Azul as a king. And he said, as a traitor, you are hereby banished from Kingdom of Fort. And then it skips to like the beginning of like her beggar life, and like, this is how this happened, These are the other princes. These are all pretty much unhinged. This man, she's thinking he's gay. He can't handle women. All the men in his castle are like really pretty guys. She's like, oh, you swing that way. This guy really loves women. So his castle is just full of women that he sleeps with every day, every hour. This guy is also very unhinged. He's like obsessed with his brother. I think he died at the end. I'm not too sure. He tries to kill her twice. He sends her away somewhere, because then you find out the king of Galgada is actually the king's sister. So after the king died, she's like, oh, these princes are dumbasses. They're like little kids. I can't give it to them. So she takes over. She's really badass. I was like, damn. Give her the kingdom of Fortnite. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, it was a very interesting love story. She's naive, but she catches on quickly. Like when she confronts the king, she actually has very good comebacks, and she is naive to the sense that she also does reckless things, kind of like similar to her, but you know, they have really firm hearts and morals, and she's kind of like, you know what, I'm going to continue in a positive type of way. I'm going to continue positively, and I'm going to, you know, continue pursuing what I would like to do, which is protect him and save him, you know. So I really like this MC. Yes, she is naive at times, but her surefire way of living and just confronting everything and being very agile. She's escaped guards like several times. Like actual guardsmen several times. And yeah, I really like her, and we don't know who she ends up with at the end. I kept looking at Reddit posts. As of right now, it looks like the author has given them both equal time, but some people are saying it might be leaning towards him. I don't know. Who knows? Looking forward to season 2. Anyways. Okay. I feel like I missed one. No, I didn't. Okay. So this one I'm actually not done. It's 24 episodes, so I'll actually be discussing that next time because it's still ongoing. So I'll be discussing that later. Let's just say I don't remember it being this unhinged, because he's in love with people with like he loves uniforms, like just general work and school uniforms. And his class knows he's weird. He's a weak little baby too, and they're all absolutely unhinged. I'll get into that later. This one, Magic Lumiere Magical Girls Inc. I actually read the manga to this a couple years ago. I didn't know. I had read chapter 1 and 2 like years ago. So I was kind of excited to like see it, like, oh hey, I read that manga. That's so cool. So basically magical girls, so there's like these monsters. Are they called Kai? Yeah, Kai. These monsters called Kai. And there's these magical girls, different agencies, very much like high-tech magical girl. Like it's still magic, but using high-tech engineers. And they have like electric brooms and all sorts of stuff. So Sakuragi here, she has phenomenal memorization skills. So give her a manual and she can apply that to a real life situation like that. You know, like she's very smart. So she gets hired by the startup magical girl company run by the president that wears magical girl clothes, which throws people off, but he's actually really smart. And his ex, I call him the ex, he's not the literal ex, but it has that vibe. His ex-boyfriend is voiced by Ishida Akira. I was so excited to see him again. I was like, yay! It's my man. Anyways, yeah, apparently they have like, I don't know, Ishida Akira's character like really hates him for some reason. I'm getting old X vibes from these two. I know they're not. Like, I know for a fact they're not. It's just that's the vibes I'm getting. And then the engineer, I think he's either voiced by Tanjiro's VA or Deku's VA. I can't remember. He's got like that little obsessive knack for like magical girl tech, and so they can make like spells on the fly. Overall, it was a very good anime. I had so much fun watching it. Sometimes the animation like declined at times, but I think the story really kept up with it, and all the main characters are like very you pretty much get to learn about each character individually, except the guy, the salesman. He's still kind of a mystery. I'm not too sure what's up with him, but all the other characters, they give you ample time to kind of learn about them. Some of them are more complex and some of them are kind of just very simple kind of personalities. And it's not to say that they're not fleshed out characters. It's just some people have a simpler way of living, like her. What's her name? I think it's Koshigaya. Yeah, a headstrong magical girl. So she's very much like a very blunt, attack first, ask questions later kind of a thing. As it says, very headstrong, and just overall, that's just kind of her personality. So there's really not much more from that, just how she inspires others and influences others and encourages them, and all that good stuff, and she's very observational as well. So overall, it was a fun show to sit through. I could just kind of sit, relax, watch it, and yeah, it was so much fun. I think that's it. Everything else, I either saw an episode and I didn't continue, or it's on hold. I think most of these are on hold. Oh my god, I didn't even know the final season was coming out. I had no idea the final season was coming out. I was so fucking excited. I said, is that because I saw episode 12 of Beastars on the front and center like screen? I was like, is that that Beastars? And I clicked it. I clicked episode 12 to watch the beginning. And I saw it. I saw that red, notorious letter. Okay? I saw the Netflix logo. And I was like, damn, they released the whole thing, thank God. And so I started watching it until I got to the end. And I was like, oh, they split the final season in 2 parts. So the first part came out December 5th. So I watched episode 1 through 12. And then the next part comes out later. But oh my God, it's so good. This, when Beastars came out, everyone had this strange misconception, me included. I thought it was a furry love romance in an office. I thought it was a furry office romance. That's what I thought it was. I was fucking wrong. So what Beastars is about is this dynamic between carnivore and herbivore and how the two sides can't get along because there's that fear that they're going to eat each other. There's even like the main character, the wolf guy here, Legoshi, he's even mentored by this panda who helps carnivores get over being addicted to meat, because there's this black market too. So there's like a bunch of herbivores that are so low on money, or like their family members need money, or the loan sharks come after them, that when they get killed it just gets sold on the black market. And Haru is like his girlfriend. She's so cute. There's a scene in the final season where she's like, take me to the black market, and she's like, take me to the, she's like, hold on, so she's like pulling him around and she finds the rabbit shop and she's telling him to kiss her because her friend was kissing like her lion boyfriend before and she almost got killed. She's like, kiss me, Legoshi. He's like, no, I can't kiss you, like what if I go crazy? And she starts getting upset. She's like, damn it, then buy me. He's like, I'm not gonna buy you. What? He's such a big sweetheart. He's like, no, wait, how do you know? And she like looks at the shop owner, the bunny, like, because there's just bunny corpses like in a glass case, they're all dead, and she looks at the shop owner who's like a weasel. She's like, how much am I worth? How much am I worth? I was like, girl, calm down. And then okay, Louis has so many good moments with the past like Lion Lock Yakuza members he used to like be a boss of, and they're so funny. So the new villain in this one, spoiler alert, is a gazelle who's half cougar, I think. No, leopard. He's a gazelle with a leopard mouth. Beastars were the crazy rug pulls of this. Oh yeah, no shit. It was like insane. Somewhere in the world, every time you scream for, you should get glass shatters. I hope that man sneezes every time I mention him because I love him so. If I ever met him in Japan, I think I would just kind of cry and just keep bowing repeatedly. Like, thank you for meeting me. It was nice to meet you. You were a saint. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. I would just faint. Like that girl that fainted when she shook Harry Styles' hand. That would be me. If I met Yoshido Akira. Like, I would cry. Anyways, yeah, there's like this really big concept between herbivores and carnivores, and then the final season really focuses on, I guess, interracial relations between a herbivore and a carnivore, because you end up finding out that Legoshi is part Komodo dragon. That's why he's so huge. Gray wolves are not supposed to be that big. He's abnormally large for his gray wolf genes, and it's because he's part Komodo dragon. How many seasons Beastars on now? It's 2 seasons and then so 3 seasons. We're on the 3rd season right now. But I really want to buy the manga. It's just so good, and it's just, it very much touches up on the points of, I guess, race and like interracial issues for some people, how they're treated. And like, oh yes, the furries and the anime. It was really good. Like, I don't care what anyone says, I'm gonna defend Beastars with my life because it's just that good. Like, if this just were a regular anime, I assure you, not that many people. Spoilers! What do you mean spoilers? You guys are already committed. It's too late. All well. All well. You'll find out other stuff. That's just something like you'll figure out later. But yeah, that's Beastars. Like all this other stuff. I already spoiled like other stuff for you. But yeah, I think the way the author went about representing those issues in this way of carnivore and herbivore, oh gosh, very good. Man, I love Beastars. It is so good. Like the story is absolutely. What? This is a thing? You guys, I could have added this to my thing. Whatever, I'll add it later. But yeah, that's it. That's I was planning to watch season 2 like tomorrow. Oh, too bad.
Young, bonk your head and maybe you'll forget what Antonia said. And maybe the rest of last week. But it's okay if you bonk it, like, very lightly. Maybe you'll just forget, like, the last couple minutes. You want me to hit your head?
Lena?
Ahem. I'm joking, Antonia.
I don't think you were. Okay. And that is it for our anime showcase and review. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot about Delico's nursery. Okay, the only thing that irked me for Delico. Okay, so if you didn't see Delico's nursery, how was it, Fei Long? Did you forget the last 5 minutes? So the thing with Delico's nursery, these are all hot vampire dads. Okay, so there's like this true vampire who's like the god of vampires, and he's really depressed. These people from the Pendulum organization, they're trying to kill him. It doesn't work out. Like, one of them has a mind thing too. He tries to like destroy the true vamp with the mind thing. The true vamp was so forgetful. Like, not forget, he's so depressed that he did not care. He's like, oh, that's nice. Anyways. And so these had to protect the true vamp. They're from the like organization, Vlad agency. They all have children. Children get kidnapped. They save the children. And then yeah, they're okay, so the only thing that might have irked me was like in the last episode, he was asleep and he was dreaming of what his kids would turn out to in the future. And I feel like that was such misconception for fans who are like, oh my god, this is what they look like in the future. And I was like, like, I'm pretty sure the company made correct appearances of the kids when they're adults. It's just the relationships they have with each other is way different. Because I remember when I was looking up Delico's nursery and like the actual manga and the play it was based off of, the manga shows the kids older. And first of all, his son ends up becoming an asshole. I didn't even see his son. I don't know about his girls. His other son is like such a pain in the ass for rules, and he's like very strict and just like the very strict Megane character. And then his youngest son becomes best friends with the Dampier. What a Dampier is like half vampire, half human. They don't last very long. In fact, other vampires don't like them. They're like, oh, go die, you know? Like, no. So his youngest son wants to be friends with the Dampier named Sophie. And no, Sophia? Hold on. What's his name? Is it Sophie? Yes. Okay, so there's a Dampier named Sophie Anderson, and he becomes friends with Uhl, which is his youngest son. And so when his older son finds out, and when he finds out that Uhl is friends with the Dampier, I know it. Welcome. Hola, ¿cómo se bien usted? So when he finds out his youngest son's friends with the Dampier, he's like, oh, hell nah, you're not gonna be friends with the Dampier. That's not what nobility does. You were gonna cut ties. So in the dream he was having, they were all friends. I was like, no, they were not. His son turns out to be an asshole. I didn't even meet their kids yet. His son is a pain in the butt, like a stick in the mud. And his youngest son is trying to have like a rebellious phase, trying to be friends with the Dampier. And just, I don't know. I was like, this isn't accurate. I was like, this is a delusional dream. Surely it is. Anyways, yeah, that was it. I'm done now. Good switch screens. Alright, and really well written. Yeah, I think if you go into Beastars Receptive and Open Mind, you can find things to love about. Yeah, Beastars just touches up on a lot of topics, and it's essentially a mystery. It's really just a detective mystery show, and it's very good. I like it. Anyways, thank you everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. I will be seeing you for Genshin. I don't know if we can just skip to the Archon quest or if we need to do a few of the side quests. I don't know. I'll figure that out the day of. It's just Friday. Prim and Kendra are streaming. Okay. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, okay. I was like, it wasn't showing that they were. I'm on observation duty 3. Eyeing ghost. Down. Ghost. What? Okay, I click Prims. This is at the top. Let me see, let me see. Please lend me your eyes, chat. Sorry, Prim, my eyes are shit. I have really bad eyes. Here will be to like news of animes that will be released. I'm very pleased to be interested in this content. Nice. I actually just finished going over the anime, but if you want, once the stream is over, feel free to watch the VOD.
And hear about Antonia talk about anime.
Yeah. Happy New Year. All right, thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year, everybody else, too. I really appreciate it. And I will see y'all on Friday. Yes, Friday for Genshin. Yay. I'm excited for the update. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Sorry if I don't want to talk anymore. My throat is getting kind of scratchy.
Antonia, you need water. How about I go get you some? Okay, bye, Chad. Love you. Bye-bye.
Wait, Lita. Fucking left. She's fast. She's like, skedaddle. I'm like, okay, bye. Well, yeah. Okay, we're gonna jump to Prim real quick. Oh, it's that game! Oh, that game's interesting. I'll play it one day. New members, start over from the top, Tonya. What? What? Also here Antonia talk about her mans. My bad, my bad. New member, one new member. Hi, no, Antonio. What about— oh. What? New member, start— oh, like I had to start over the stream. Okay, let me get Prim. Link. Okay. Reading. Prim. Say hello. Vegan Valentine. Okay, you can also hear Tiny Power Meg. Yeah. I will thank you, everybody. I will see y'all on Friday. And if you did miss my talk, feel free to rewatch the VOD. I'm gonna go ahead and put a timestamp of when I did start talking, because I don't start talking about it till like 30 minutes in or something. Because I had a lot to share. And I'll be sharing more of my funky stories during the Genshin stream. Okay? Okay. Alright, bye everybody. I love you. Bye bye. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye. Happy New Year. I hope y'all have a good rest of your new year. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay warm. Bye bye.